What It Is podcast is brought to you on multiple platforms: Anchor, Google Podcast, Radio Public, Stitcher, Breaker, Podcast, Spotify, and on iTunes. People, if you listen, I'm at the point where I'm gonna make my own turbo mask. I'm gonna walk outside like a Mac Daddy, looking to just live my life again. Honestly, at the May 15th, I don't care. Let the corona enter my asshole. Let it do what it wants. But guess what? Papa's leaving the fucking cave today. So people, if you want to go and you're one of the people who you're gonna leave as well, listen to this podcast on all these platforms. Links in the description. And people, before we actually start the podcast, let's get a quick word from the CEO of Virginity.
So some of you may know I am sponsored by Nerf, which means I get free swag, and I just got a package, and it is epic. Let's look at the contents. The Nerf Ultra 2, a Nerf towel, the Fortnite SMGE, Nerf AirPods, Connect 4 Blast, which is Connect 4 with Nerf, a Nerf charger, the Nerf Talon, Nerf sweatpants, and a Nerf jacket. Huge thanks to Nerf and Hasbro for the swag, and I'm so excited to use it in quarantine and make some TikToks. Let's go!
Oh, and we are live.
Yo, Nerf Connect 4.
Fuck you, Jet. Let me tell you something. I came across that TikTok, and a little part of me, I heard a little Jack the Bus in that kid's voice. I heard a little bit. Just the enthusiasm with you. Like every time you address your chest, you're like, "Hey guys, I'm Jack." Like that kid is you were him. You were him 3 years ago.
Excuse me for my optimism.
You were him 3 years ago, Jack.
Nerf guns are sick, dude.
But I got a Nerf towel, a Nerf joggers, Nerf jacket. I got a Nerf hat. Look at that. It's nice and curved like a dad. And I'm here to start my day. Blah 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 on the cribs.
Listen, man, did you never have like a huge collection of Nerf guns that you
Fuck
amassed?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I never went outside like, "Hey ladies, want to see my Nerf blaster?" I just fuck shit up. I shot pigeons and shit. That's what I did.
Okay.
I didn't go out there like, "Hey ladies, you want to see my Fortnite SMG?" Like
That's the smartest marketing move they've ever made,
well,
by
of course,
the way.
they want to make that dough. They want to make that dough.
Dude, if I were a kid, like if I were in like my younger, like 12 to 13, I'd be losing my mind over that, getting the gun for Fortnite as a Nerf gun.
I mean, I remember when I had the Nerf gun. Okay, first of all, the bigger the Nerf gun, the more problems you have with the fucking gun. Okay,
Oh,
the
100%.
I had at one point, it was like you had to hold it was like pretty much like
the machine gun,
the
like
machine
Gatling
gun you use in No Russian, that one. And I had it, and I got influenced by the game. No,
and it had like the whole chain of bullets, right?
Yeah, the chain. You could wear it like fucking Rambo.
Yeah.
And you would, and then one would get jammed. You would get that the plastic bullet. You would get the fuck.
That
you
one
when
would
you would
always
do it.
get jammed. 100%.
You know, you were a kid. You had to fucking bite one of them to see how the styrofoam felt. You had to bite one. You know what I'm saying? Jack?
Right. Ate a couple. Would maybe have a meal
My
a
cousin
snack.
my little cousin when I was like 8, he had to be really young. He had to be like 4, maybe 5. He ate the styrofoam cups. You know the cups you would drink. He would drink it, then eat the top and swallow some. Yeah.
You can't digest that, can you?
Hey, that's why we found them on the toilet in a lot of pain.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would imagine so. I mean,
Yeah. What's going on,
longevity-wise.
everybody watching episode 101? I try to find a Zoe 101 TikTok, people. All the Zoe 101, you type in Zoe 101 on TikTok, you get the reunion, the cast who have reunions every year because they have no jobs other than that, and they were just like, "Oh, high school, Zoe 101 reunion, check." Like, you have no fucking job. You are now a mechanic in fucking Santa Monica. You need to calm down. You were a child actor.
We're still living off of that.
You were a child actor. You kind of like fucking James C. Burns, Sergeant Frank Woods. He's squeezing every bit of fame from that fucking character. He's squeezing it. But what's going on, people? What's going on, Benz, K, XVLJ Gaming, Ethan, Ev, Cruz, Jackson, Don't. Every time I see the name Jack, I think of you. I think of you, Jack. I think of you. Even if it's someone else, I think of you. Insane, my man Zwenick or Zwenick. What's going on, Parsa, Mr. Sir Johnny? What's going on, everybody watching the It Is What It Is? Joe Met, Elite Gamer, Ethan, Nathan, Yanzi, Mikey. I'm getting everyone here, people. What's going on? How you doing? Hope everybody is nice and ready to enjoy this podcast today, Jack. We have a lot to talk about. We have some things to talk about, but just in general, Jack, how are you doing, man? How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Grieving from our loss of the Mr. Sunglasses emoji. Rest in pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh, I think you meant the actual emoji. Yes. I didn't know him. Thank you, Aiden, for the $2
basically. He basically invented that emoji. He's the CEO of the sunglasses emoji.
I kind of got influenced by him by always putting the lightning bolt emoji at the end of tweets. I kind of got it from him.
Because that's like his thing.
Yeah, how can you... I never saw somebody trademark an emoji like Lee Ross. Are we gonna talk about Lee Ross right now? Are we just gonna get right into? I guess we'll get right into it before we do another podcast where I make the thumbnail about it and we forget to talk about it. I think we should talk about.
Let's get on it.
Yeah. So Jack, I know you. Most importantly, you can probably give two shits. You do your own thing in the zombies community. However, I mean, just in general, outside of it. But you went on Twitter. You see that tweet. What's the first thing you think?
Oh. Okay, and I kept scrolling. I mean,
okay.
Like, I'm glad he's found a new project that he's passionate about. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even know he was like confirmed to be helming zombies in the fall. Was he? Like, was it confirmed?
No, that wasn't confirmed. Okay. And also,
I
want to show you this. So I make that tweet saying, "Well, there goes Lee Ross." So I'm gonna read it all to you guys right now. But what he said. So I say, "Well, there goes Lee Ross as the option of Zombies studio director, Zombies director. Thanks for all the fun, though, Lee." And I didn't think he was gonna like it because I said that, like, oh, there goes him as the director. And lo and behold, I go and he likes it. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, he's probably liking everyone's things. But I didn't think he was going to do mine because that's kind of like talking. But let's go and read just shortly what he said. So 15 hours ago, he tweets out, "Thank you. And to every single person that supported me through the years, I have enjoyed hanging, chatting, and talking shop with each and every one of you, blah, 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 blah. The good and the bad. Together, the years we kill, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty much like, oh, yeah, we did this stuff. I can officially confirm today that I no longer work for Call of Duty and that I no longer work for Activision. While this may disappoint some of you and may cause celebration for others.
I like how meta that is.
That's great. That's great. I fucking love it. I'm ready to begin a new adventure in life, though departing is sad and I will miss many people. I am overwhelmingly thankful for the many opportunities I've had with the company. I've had some incredible times, learned a tremendous amount, worked with some of the most talented people in the industry, worked on some of the best games, blah, 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 blah. And is that pretty much it? What do I do next is still a bit of a secret, but when I can say, I promise you that I'll be happy to share the news. And yes, I'm still making video games. Until then, I guess he's making like those sex games. Like you have to make the right choices to get in bed with the AI.
So? Like
I think
dating
so.
Simulators and stuff?
Yeah. Until then, I'll still be hanging around, being my usual self. I look forward to continuing our chats about everything from games to comics to movies and whatever else goes on. You have all been one hell of an inspiration. Thank you for blah, blah, blah. Passion, love, love, love. And that's pretty much it. So
but now, this leads me to think, like, did he jump ship because of how bad, the 2020 iteration is, or just because of how poorly things were going, maybe? Because this is kind of a rant. This is a really weird point for him to leave. You would have thought he would have left, like, much.
Well, here's the thing. So Lee Ross, Jason Blundell left how many months ago? Like, when was it when he left? Yeah. Like, when would it, like...
It was like a month ago.
Oh, a month ago?
I think it was about a month ago, yeah.
Well, so basically, that kind of gives the sense of, if there was a lot of bad things going on in the studio, I would expected maybe him to leave right after Jason did. Mm-hmm. If Jason left, like, it's kind of like cutting the head off a snake. Like, the rest of the body goes with it, Yeah. So, I'm thinking...
Who's director of Zombies now? Like, actually.
I don't know. I don't know who first of all, when he left, he was the first person to automatically come in our heads. But now, right away, Jack, I say, like, Lee Ross is gone. We have this type of thought now of, oh shit, what if there's no Call of Duty? Jack, what's gonna happen to all the people that came back all of a sudden on YouTube? What are they gonna do?
Do you think that like this?
What are they gonna do?
Okay, see, when I read this,
are they gonna have to make their own content, Jack? Are they gonna have to?
I
Jesus
didn't
fuck.
immediately think when I saw this that zombies was gonna be like gone from the fall game though. Like I didn't.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't see that as like, oh, ribs on, because a lot of people I saw responded to it like, oh no, like zombies is done now. I mean, I think Reed said like, are we gonna take bets on whether or not like zombies? Like Reed
Yeah,
took
yeah,
that
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
zombies is over.
I
I didn't
saw
really
I
see
saw a
it
lot
that
of other
way.
people see that too. I saw a lot of other
Yeah,
people.
but I didn't really see it in that light initially, not even now. I mean, I figured Lee wasn't even like that. They would have made some big deal about him being the head of zombies or something, but they never did. So I feel like it's more of just a
I
formality
mean,
thing.
chat's popular opinion is that there's gonna be like zombies. So Expert Fusion says, I have no doubt in my mind that zombies will be in COD 2020. I can understand some people seeing it that way, but let's be real here. It's gonna happen. Treyarch won't give that up. And now what I want to say is also think of another factor: the coronavirus. Are they working through the coronavirus? We don't know.
I mean, they have their work stuff at home. It's definitely probably put
Can
a
we go
but
and can we go and
well, no,
see? Can we go and see like the status if the building's open? Treyarch Studios.
they're not. But they even said that development's very like it's going on right now. Remember the presser where they said for the stockholders that development for the fall 2020 COD is like going very well because they said that,
Was
and I was
that
like,
before the
no,
coronavirus?
yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago
Oh, two
or a
weeks
week
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Well, I know they had a call, right? The typical Activision call or something, like the
Yeah,
whatever
because
call.
I responded to mentality because he tweeted about it, and I was like, don't they say this like every year basically?
Mhm.
Um,
Fat Matt
because
says they have all their stuff at home. They said development won't be slowed down
there you go.
whatsoever. Very
Yeah,
recently, they confirmed they are working on the game. Yeah, that call.
yeah.
I didn't listen to that call.
May 5th, Activision on Call of Duty 2020. The game already looks great and is on track for later this year.
There you go.
So
But
guess
now,
we'll
okay,
see.
so now here's the other thing, right? The people that was saying no, it ain't Lee Ross, they are fine probably with this. This probably didn't even phase them. You know, this probably
Yeah,
didn't even okay, yeah, whatever, fine, great, okay.
people that like hated IW zombies or
But
something.
now, I gotta ask this question: if zombies is actually canceled, like there is no zombies, what does it mean for that Call of Duty now? I don't.
No, because there's no way they would just like completely scrap a side game mode this late in the process.
Do you
They
think
couldn't.
do you think they're gonna pull an Advanced Warfare where it comes in DLC 1?
No. They either included it or didn't, like completely. Because there's no way they could do that this late. There's no way they would say that it's on track and for late
Yeah.
2020 and then just scrap this. There's no way. So either Lee Ross had nothing to do with the fall 2020 zombies or it just doesn't exist.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm looking at a thumbnail and it was pretty hard to make his curly hair a PNG. It was
I
kind of
can
hard. It was
imagine.
kind of hard to make
Yeah.
his hair PNG. But
Put a magic wand that bad boy.
but what was Lee Ross's role like in Treyarch? Wasn't
Didn't he do blackout
He was
stuff?
working on Blackout stuff. Oh, but then
Yeah.
who knows if he probably got tagged along to zombies at some point? You
Yeah,
know,
that's
who
something
knows?
like what if he never even had anything to do with the
Also, that was
process
a
of,
crazy like event when he even said I'm working at Treyarch. Like that's kind of like
right?
taking like we had 3 mafia bosses. We had Blundell from Treyarch, that family. We had Cameron
That
Dayton.
family.
We had Cameron Dayton for Sledgehammer, that family, and we had Lee Ross for IW and that family. And it's just, and then when he said I'm merging to Treyarch, like that was kind of like, oh shit, we can have the best of both worlds, the colors and the crazy themes of IW can now be leaked into the very sometimes too serious Treyarch zombies.
Yeah.
Now
I
it ain't.
I was surprised by that too. Yeah, I can't believe they brought him in for Black. I don't. Were they still developing Blackout like recently? Like how long ago did they stop doing Blackout stuff? Was it a while ago?
I haven't touched Blackout or
Let's
even
see,
seen
Blackout
nothing about
update.
Blackout. Yeah,
Because remember when they said they were like we're gonna
maybe
develop Blackout for,
cosmetic
like,
stuff. I don't know.
they were like we're gonna keep it going for like 3 years.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
when they
were
probably
like,
thought the
oh,
fucking game was gonna be good.
Yeah, well,
That was probably at the launch event.
and then they had to start making the next game because of what's it called? All right, they should go.
Guys, let me know if I'm a little low or something on my end, or anybody's a little too loud. Let me know. What you call it? But so Jack, so wait, did you find anything at least? Did you?
No, I'm looking for like the last Blackout update. It seems like it was like in November, maybe. Yeah, November.
They only added the game modes for. Oh yeah, they probably added like old game modes that were like in the beginning, and they, kind of like how
Yeah.
like active Alcatraz, whatever the fuck, that came back and gone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did people ever find the last Easter egg in Togdertoten? Remember whenever Treyarch said that there's still stuff to find there, and then everybody hopped back on
Oh,
there for like
dude,
a day?
I think it was a fucking guys. Tell me in the chat. I know probably someone knows. I think it was a fucking bullshit thing. I think it was something
like
that
something small.
I think it was something that he spent. Yeah, Glitch and Queen came back and started making videos on, and then
I forgot about
fucking,
that. Yeah.
and then it was nothing. The freeze mode. Remember the instant round 200 freeze mode or something in the spawn,
that's
which
right,
I
that's
easily. I remember making a fucking stream on that. I should have known. And
I remember that.
And I remember
yeah.
doing round 200. Don't freeze.
Well, how
yeah.
did you get to it? How did you do it? Don't you just like stand in each water and freeze?
I think
yeah,
so.
you go to like each body of water.
Yes,
and
I think
freeze.
so. And then a button spawns and spawn. You press
How
it.
exhilarating of an Easter egg.
And for them to make it so like we got a new thing.
Hey guys, you missed something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
But that got me.
Treyarch.
But Jack, I know you're trying not to start shit. But no, like I really do mean this. Not mean this, but I really do feel some type of way about this though. Like we are seeing a ton of people just peek their head, and you know it. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
We know it, and it's just the fact that like. Because some of them are our friends. I have no problem with it. You do your own thing. You do it. I don't care. God bless you. However, when it's people like us where we literally scrape the bottom of the barrel when there's nothing going on.
I didn't have a fight in this because I don't even do zombie stuff
Well,
anymore.
okay. You don't do zombies anymore, but what did you do? What'd you do? You found something else. You did something else. What do those people do? They leave. Goodbye. See you later.
This is true.
They don't
This
do
is true.
nothing. So when they see a zombie's fucking teaser image, like, thumbnail, I'm back, I'm fucking back.
That's the thing, though. Is zombies confirmed? Like, has it been confirmed?
We just talked about this.
No, everybody's been like banking on zombies, like 100%. Like everybody.
Well, that's what I'm talking about now. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, everybody's acting like zombies is 100% confirmed. Like it's gonna be like classic.
It seemed like you
Treyarch.
were confident though about zombies being in the game. Though, just 2 minutes ago.
I'd be surprised if they didn't, just because of how much money it makes. You know, like compared to like I don't know if they made. Spec Ops. Do you know how unsuccessful Spec Ops is in Modern Warfare this year?
I never played it once. Not once.
Have you seen a single person?
Not once.
I know like 2 people that like Spec Ops, but like still don't play it because there's not enough to do, and it's not anything like the original Modern Warfare Spec Ops. Because I used to love the original Modern Warfare Spec Ops. It was so much fun. But there's no way that zombies like it makes so much money, but. Do they want to really like drive that series into the ground even harder? Like BO4 did?
I have no clue. Guys, we have 3 commands and they're all in the description. What's my favorite wonder weapon? What's my favorite map? And what's the other one? What's my favorite map? Wonder weapon. And what's the other one? And I have exclamation WW. Thank you, Jack, for giving me that fucking thing. I am not answering because I love answering you guys, but when it's the same fucking thing.
Also,
favorite map.
If you want to like pick someone from chat for something, like, hey guys, we're gonna do we're gonna.
I saw that too, the giveaway thing. Yeah, that's
then
great.
You like start it and like have everyone type in like exclaim join in the chat.
That's awesome.
And
fucking exclamation map for Turbo's favorite map, exclamation gun for Turbo's favorite regular gun and zombies, and exclamation WW for favorite wonder weapon. There you go.
Bada boom.
There you go. What you call it? But no, I'm kind of like that kid though. That there's Anna. How you doing, Anna? I'm also that kind of kid though. That I go on Twitter rarely now because I mental health. They gotta go. You gotta get off Twitter sometimes.
Twitter's exhausting.
You gotta get off Twitter sometimes. And when I got recognized as some people that were coming back from you actually in the DMs, and I was like, oh shit, I don't care also, but that's crazy because these people I haven't seen in fucking years. Like I mean years. I'm the type of person though. That I can't wait to see what happens. God forbid people don't come after me if there's no zombies, please. I want fucking zombies. I want zombies, okay? But I'm that type of person that I'm gonna just sit back and I'm gonna be like, where are they gonna go? Who's staying? who's staying? Because I'm not that person also that would be like, I told you so. I'm not that person. However,
Yeah, because looking at how different the community is now,
I think you even said you're like, the Smith plays, makes one vid, and they fucking stop popping up again.
That's because I feel like a lot of people have a lot of confidence in Pat. Like, you know what I mean?
Or they just, or they're just fucking used and only good at making one type of content, and they don't know how to branch out. Maybe that's why.
There you
And
go.
maybe I feel this type of way because I fucking scrape the bottom of the barrel. I do what I gotta do. I'm fucking sweating bullets and sweating
zombies,
sweating jizz all fucking months when there's not a peep, not a hit from fucking Treyarch. And I'm like, all right, you want to come when the time's good and then expect to grow? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so if BO5, well, actually, didn't they actually confirmed it's not Black Ops?
Yeah, Vietnam something. Vietnam, yeah.
If the next Call of Duty is exactly like Black Ops 3, do you think, like, but it doesn't have zombies? I mean, like, mechanics-wise, like, the way it looks, all of that.
You mean exosuits?
Yes.
What do you? No, not yeah. You just said yes on the spot. You were not thinking about exosuits. Come on.
No, yeah. Like, no, I mean exactly like Black Ops 3. Not in zombies. I mean, like, if it's exactly like Black Ops 3, doesn't have zombies, and it just has like multiplayer and some other new game mode. Do you think you'll play it a lot? Or are you banking on like a zombies mode?
Jack, listen, I haven't like grinded.
Because you haven't been super into multiplayer. I
haven't grinded on a multiplayer since BO3. After BO3, what was there? There's IW, which then there was after IW,
World War II.
World War II. Okay.
Was awesome.
World War II. Okay, let's calm down. World War II.
World War II. I'm gonna make a statement. World War II is the most underrated Call of Duty multiplayer ever.
I disagree. I disagree.
What do you think it is?
I say it wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best.
I'm not saying it's not the worst.
Right in the middle.
It's the most underrated. I'm saying it gets nowhere near enough credit that it should have, especially for
when it comes to fucking color. Just like Black Ops 1, and I get shit for Black Ops 1. Jack, I get shit for Black Ops 1 because I fucking, in the Last Man Standing, all I fucking hear from Tim is, BO1's best, BO1's good. And I'm like, do you guys not fucking
Because BO1's kicked off, like, the Legendary series.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, but you still think that? You still? With the game you load in, it has a fucking gray film on your screen through the whole fucking game. It's a gray film. It's a grayscale. Where's the color? Where's the color? Where's the fucking color in that game? It's dull. The game's dull. The game's dull.
World at War?
BO1 Shang, lick my ring toe. BO1 Moon, fuck out of here. What do you got? Use _exclamation map. My favorite map BO1 is Kino, because that's a fucking nostalgic map. After Kino, see you later. I mean, Call of the Dead is okay, but...
Did you ever play World at War, like, originally? Like, were you ever into it?
So I actually have the original case and stuff. Yes, my father bought it when he played Call of Duty. When he couldn't get past the first mission, but
because I feel like World at War was like it wasn't like super colorful or anything, but it did it really well. You know what I mean?
I mean, isn't that crazy to say? Listen, I'm not gonna say BO1. Like, okay, BO1 campaign, love it. I love the BO1 campaign. Multiplayer, it's all right. It's okay.
BO1 multiplayer?
Yeah, it's okay. They had weird features though, and the BO1 multiplayer. Like, they had weird things. Like, wasn't like the perks different? Like they acted different. The perks or something.
I just remember like a drone or something.
I have no. Oh, that's the only thing. Okay, so if that's something you only remember from a BO1 multiplayer, a drone.
No, the RC car. That's what they added. That was like the big deal. You know what I mean? The RC car, the explode. That was the first game for that. I don't know.
Would you say like, BO2 or BO1's better?
For multiplayer?
Multiplayer BO2. Come on, BO2 multiplayer is fucking out of this world. Come on now.
Yeah, BO2 multiplayer is way better. Yeah.
Zombies though.
No,
zombies.
Actually, honestly,
fuck you! Don't fucking say shit. You're trying to make a statement. You're trying to be an influencer right now.
Now I'm seeing the maps. Like I looked up BO1 and like it had so many good maps.
Jack, close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes for a second. Now I'm not gonna do the typical bullshit. You come home from school, backpacked out. No, I'm not doing that shit. Okay, you just finished jerking off. You're fucking low of energy. You fucking. How old are you when BO2 came out? How old are you? It was 2012. 2012.
So 8 years ago, so I was 12.
12. You fucking small ball sack, okay, with filled with Jack juice. You just released the fucking Jack juice, or probably none at all, too early, and you have just fucking, and you were going at it. You hop on Xbox 360.
God, I was freaking.
You hop on Xbox 360, right? And then all of a sudden you hear the blunk, blunk, blunk.
Oh, I didn't have an Xbox. I had a PlayStation 3.
All right, that's how you. That's a loss of points for you. Eyes closed, bitch. Eyes closed, bitch.
I wasn't on the side. I had no control. It was my mother's decision.
Okay, so you get PS3, you yell at your mother, you throw it at her head, right? You have the PS3, you hop on PS3, you hear the when it loads up. You hop on fucking the map you load onto is Raid. You have Party Rock camo on your MSMC, and you go with and you have an MP7 with a silencer, okay? And you're just running, you're getting nukes, you're doing what you gotta do. You're telling me that's gonna be more fun than you throwing mustard gas in BO1?
BO1's better. Map design in BO1's
That
better.
doesn't do it all, though. That doesn't do it all.
Gunplay in BO2 is better. Map design BO1's better.
So what makes more sense? You can have a fucking dildo in your hand standing on the best map, or you're having a great time actually playing with what you're usually doing?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does!
No, it
You
doesn't.
have Caesar's Palace in BO1. You have Caesar's Palace, and all of a sudden you hop into the map. You have a loopy dildo, and it's just shooting shit. It's shooting Jack juice.
What was the golf course map? Call of Duty golf course map. Was that BO1 or BO2?
The SMR with the bacon camo. You got the DSR with Element 115 camo.
Dude, Hazard was in BO1.
You don't know shit. Stick to your fucking anime. Stick to your Fortnite fucking maps. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? I remember hopping on BO2. You had even the worst maps in BO2 were the fucking best. You had fucking what was it? That's not slums. What was the other one? What was the other one that kind of it was really weird. It was you had the what was the map of Los Angeles? It was exploded Los Angeles. It was from the campaign. What was that map, chat? It was the campaign map in BO2 that it was from Los Angeles, and it was like after Menendez.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
was
I know
that
what you're
one?
talking about. I'm looking at all of them.
What
right
was that
now.
fucking map? Aftermath! Aftermath, you hop on Aftermath, you're still having a good time! BO2, you say BO1 started it, BO2 started the biggest competitive scene in Call of Duty. You had Nade Shot, you had Scump, you had Big Timer, you had fucking, you had the Nade Shot, Aches fucking fight. You had everything going on in BO2, and you're gonna tell me the gray scare? You're doing this to be different. I know it, you're doing this to be different.
Annoying
I know.
BO1,
You
dude.
spiked your hair today saying, I'm gonna fuck with Turbo. That's what you did today. I know it.
Launch, dude. Oh man, BO1's goated. And BO2's good
okay.
too, though.
I don't care. You're just saying this to make Tim Hansen be more of your friend, and you.
What?
I think that's what
I've
you're saying.
always said I liked BO1 more.
I don't give a shit what you always said. We're
I've
talking.
always said that.
Okay, if you were to rate, what's the difference in rating from BO2 multiplayer, BO1 multiplayer, and you had from 1 to 10 BO1, 1 to 10 BO2? What's the
9 to
difference?
8.
You're giving it a full point?
Yeah.
I'm giving at least a 0.5 point.
Okay, 9 to 8.5. Actually,
You're giving it a
8.5 to
0.5.
8. 8.5 to 8, yeah.
Listen. I don't know what to tell you, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I guess it's just him.
But BO3 is better than both of them.
I mean, most people in the chat aren't agreeing with you, so that makes you wrong. So
yeah, that's an unpopular opinion.
that makes
but
you wrong,
BO3 is
though.
better
That
than
makes you
BO1
wrong.
and BO2.
Dude, why are map rankings coming back up all of a sudden? Everybody's starting to rank the map. Don't we get it already? We get it. You
Because
haven't.
it's easy to do, Turbo.
I know.
You literally just
I know.
say
I know.
things.
But everyone's doing it again.
Because yeah, I don't know.
Every time I see that fucking SDB fucking Q tier
Dude,
list.
tier lists are fun though.
I mean, I love tier list.
Yeah.
Give me porn stars in the tier list. I'll rank them up, but don't give me the maps.
But you're
man.
saying maps.
Don't give me the map.
tier list.
I did one for MC Sport Talk. He made me. I just did it. He was making a video. I did it for him, of course, because I love him. You know, I think he never did one before. However, what are we doing here? Give me another. Give me another topic to rank. Give me another topic to rank.
Yeah,
give me
give
another topic.
something else.
Like candies,
every
my
single
favorite
gun
candies.
ever. Oh, we're talking about in general. Give me your
I have two
animes
boxes.
ranked.
I have
Turbo.
I have 2 boxes. Sour Patch Kids. I have 2
Rank
boxes.
animes. just
Fuck
based
it.
off of like blind.
Honestly, let me tell you something. I counted because in Red Austin's stream, he was talking about animes, and he was kind of discussing on what classifies as an anime or a cartoon. And even though these
Or it's
aren't,
a cartoon if it's Western, like
so
Avatar.
you know what's funny? He even said that. I didn't get it, but what does that mean? Like if it's like if it was made here?
Yeah, if it was made here, that's why Avatar: The Last Airbender isn't an anime; it's a cartoon, because it was made here. It wasn't made in Japan.
If I make the same style, same layout, everything, but I make it in my basement, it's not an anime.
It's a cartoon. Yeah, anime is whenever it's traditionally from Japan. Yeah.
Ain't that a little
Why?
racist?
Why is that racist?
That's racist
Why?
to comic book makers, and they want to be aspiring,
Oh.
and they want to be aspiring anime
You
makers.
can write it in the same, draw it in the same style.
They can't afford a
Yeah.
fucking plane ticket to Japan, but now they can't be classified as anime makers.
Why is that your dream, Turbo? To be an anime?
Maybe
creator?
your dream. I'm looking out for you. I'm looking
That's
out
one
for
of
you.
Nate Shot's dreams is to create his own anime. You know.
Well, that makes sense now. Why his merch was all fucking language I can't understand. It was like,
Dude, he loves anime.
yeah, I know. That I mean,
Nate
hey.
Shot's-
For each his own. I mean, if you're, oh my god. Speaking of, I was gonna say something. I was gonna just say I'm gonna have controversy with the anime people. But speaking of controversy, Jack, did you see what was trending on Twitter yesterday? Did you see the name?
Dude, half of
Did
Twitter
you see
trending
the Did
doesn't
you
make
see the
sense.
name Tom Segura pop up on your fucking? Okay, I gotta play this for you, Jack. So Tom Segura is a comedian which I enjoy watching. He's a great comedian. Love him dearly. And
Something happened.
so he made a fucking so his podcast. I love his podcast. Okay, and he was talking about wrestling. Jack, what's your deal? What's your deal on wrestling? WWE. What's your deal on WWE?
Oh, I used to love it.
Okay, I used
like-
to love it too. Get the podcast ready with the audio on, okay, Jack?
I used to like defend it. Like,
Oh, me
saying it
too!
was real
Me
stuff.
too!
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
This is what he said. He got into, but people know his comedy. People know him. I listen to his podcast every single week and his other alternate podcast. He was joking and he fucking, but it's honestly. A lot of WWE people that are like, it's still real to me, damn it! A lot of those people got upset. But watch
Did you
this
make
chat.
a joke?
Watch this. Yeah.
Thank you
Oh no,
so
we're not offline. Watch this. Watch just 1 second. Where is it? There we go. Just get ready, Jack. Watch this.
An adult watching Puppy Dog Pals.
So many guys who love wrestling. I think wrestling is for fucking retards, but
It is.
but so many people
So many
like
people
it is
love
the
it.
fucking stupidest shit, and I think you're a fucking tool if you're like,
yeah.
hey man, it's not fake, it's fucking
It's
fake,
fake.
and you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But
Grow up.
they're not real fights. These are just stunt people.
But
And
imagine
the fact that like guys are like, man, did you see the Undertaker reaction?
that's who he loved. He liked Undertaker.
Jesus
and
Christ.
he made me go to a WWE event in
Yeah.
LA
I like
when
It's
I was,
pathetic. It's pathetic.
I'll
You're
tell
a
you what
pathetic
though.
person.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty fun.
What was?
The event, going to a
He
live
has a joke
wrestling.
coming up
so's
in
the
a
Special
second.
Olympics.
That's
It's a
fucking
fun
fun.
thing to go to, but it's not real. It's not a real competition.
Of course not, but some people do.
Oh, your mic. Your. Oh nope, still nothing. There you
Hello,
go.
mama.
There you
So, he made a joke saying it's
That's
just like
rough,
he
dude.
said it's just like the Special Olympics. It's fun to go to, but it's not a real competition.
Oh my gosh, that's rough, dude. Like I can get criticizing it because it's easy. It's dude, but WWE is such.
But that's
low-hanging
funny.
fruit.
Okay, not maybe not that joke, but listen. But even that joke, it's comedy. You fucking
Yeah.
if you get offended by, he's fucking joking. And
Yeah.
and when I tell you Undertaker fans and WWE fans,
Oh, dude, WWE fans are pretty intense, man, because they're used to defending it like that.
My fucking god.
I just like lumping everyone into one group like that. I don't know, like, because some people like know it's not real and still enjoy it. Some people like enjoy it blissfully like that. I mean, Just like let people enjoy stuff.
Did you see
know what I'm
SmackDown
saying?
last night? That's how I used to be, though.
That's how I used to be,
dude.
dude.
I still have a bag of wrestlers that I give to some
Did you
kids.
see SmackDown?
Dude, I have fucking wrestlers that I give to Joe's brother. I have a ton still. Like, I just don't, I had the belts. I had listen, God bless my parents, honestly. If I had a kid that I at that time, of course, it's not a phase. If I knew, like, now I'm a parent, I know kids go through phases now. I had a wrestling phase. I had a karate phase. I had a baseball phase. Well, I still like sports in general, but I had, a fucking...
real.
I had a Star Wars phase. Like, phases is shit you go through as kids, right? My parents, God bless them, they bought me like the $200 fucking replica, fucking love the belt. I remember for Christmas, the biggest thing I was asking Santa Claus for was the replica World Heavyweight Championship. Before they fucked up the belts, the World Heavyweight
What they do to the belts?
Dude, they made them all. There's like dude. I think the only one that kind of looks the same is the WWE Championship belt. It doesn't spin no more, and no more spin, no more spin, no more spin. No more spin. There's a belt for WWE on Raw, and there's one for SmackDown. It's disgusting. But yeah, dude. No, I had a big fucking
Why
phase.
did they change him to look like that? They don't look nearly as cool.
I don't know, but you know what phase everybody's going through right now, Jack?
What?
They love Tiger King. And Tiger King fans just got a big boost of energy. My man, fucking Nicolas Cage. I don't know how I'm gonna financially come back from this. That's gonna be something we may hear on CBS. CBS TV.
Is it CBS?
Yes, CBS
Oh
TV.
my gosh.
I'm gonna just say, not gonna be good.
Oh yeah, but I'm still gonna watch all of it the night.
My
it comes out.
friend Jagger is trying to. Well, we talked on PS4, trying to explain to me that literally this is gonna be a great show. It's gonna be amazing because he said he's literally, and a lot of other people I've talked to too is saying it's gonna be a great show because Nicolas Cage is going to be. Nicolas Cage, if he has a character, he's gonna turn into it.
Like, 95% of Nick Cage movies are garbage, but they're like garbage because they're culturally like,
and they're corny, and exactly because they.
that's the point.
I gotta be honest with you though. What's the ones when they're trying to find the Declaration of Independence? That was the first movie I've ever watched.
National Treasure.
That was the first movie I've ever seen.
He wasn't in like a character for that. Like, he wasn't in like a really.
We gotta go. Like it was.
That was the most like calm he's ever been in a role.
I remember going to see, almost trying to see Ghost Rider in the theaters. My grandma, and I was so young that I thought it was scary. I told her we gotta go, and we left.
We left during.
We left in the first 5 minutes. I seen the guy because that was the first. I never went to a scary movie. All movies I went to.
It's not a horror movie.
I know. I was fucking 6. Calm your fucking balls. When did Ghost Rider come out? I'll tell you what age I was. If I was old, then I fucked up. If I was little, then okay, there you go.
Ghost Rider.
Norbit came out exactly that time.
2007.
So when in 2007? Is another month?
February.
February 2007. I was 6. I was turning 7.
Pussy.
Dude, I went into the theater. I was like, oh, it's a superhero movie or whatever. Is he considered a hero or a villain?
Anti-hero, I think. It's like Deadpool.
Okay, whatever. But
I think.
I remember going, actually, when my grandma even said it too. My grandma also, God bless her. I remember, oh my God, she even said, she was like, it may be scary, but she doesn't know it. It may be scary, and I'm like, oh boy. So I go,
intense.
so the first scene, I see him with the chain, and then he's on the motorcycle, and then his head's a skull on fire. I'm like, let's get out of here. And that's it. We go. We love it. And then my dad and my sister were in the other theater watching Norbit. And
Norbit?
and my grandma got mad at my dad for letting my sister see Norbit, the Eddie Murphy movie Norbit.
Oh yeah.
And
that is like super inappropriate for a kid, isn't it?
Dude, he was like, nah, my father can get it. My father, you know how long my father's thought process is? It's like 2 seconds. Nah, bye, whatever. That's him. Like, full of cigarettes, full of coffee, probably gonna get influenza at some point, and he doesn't process stuff. My family doesn't process stuff like humans do. You know,
Okay.
it's like, oh, whatever's fine at the moment. But I'm the one that's always like, but it's gonna lead to this. It's gonna lead to this. But they're like, well, what are you fucking being a fucking girl for? Blah, blah, blah. Then it happens, and then they don't say, I say I told you so, and then I get yelled at. But that's my life, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only proactive one in my family, and I get yelled at for it, Jack. It's
Even
okay.
as a 6-year-old,
It's
you were like,
okay.
I thought about these decisions.
No, I didn't care. I want to see tits. You know, that was at me at
There
6.
you
I
go.
wanted to see tits, but yeah, no. I what you call it? It's my grandma actually looked at my dad. She's like, "Are you kidding me, Paul? Are you kidding me? We gotta go, Paul. Are you kidding me?"
Hey, man, I mean, I feel
And
like
I have a
y'all-
memory of a gem. My sister, you tell her that never happened. That never happened. What are you talking about? You see,
Yeah.
I have everything stored.
There's some memories.
That's
There's
why-
some that you retain really well.
That's why I'm into doing comedy, because I have all this fucked up shit, and you know, comedians, they come from fucking trauma. So I have this fucking brain, and I'm the one for it. That's why my sister ain't doing fucking comedy. That's why she's
Speaking
a
of
mom.
comedians, did you see they made like a movie about who's the SNL guy?
Pete Davidson,
Yeah.
the king of Staten Island, dude. Bill
That
Burr.
was so random.
Bill Burr's gonna. No, I knew it was coming out. If you were in the comedy world, you knew it was coming out.
Really?
Because when Bill Burr had the mustache, he even explained, "I'm doing a Pete Davidson movie." Dude, that movie kind of looks cool. Because if you're from New York and Staten Island, you saw the characters in the movie. If you're from Staten
Yeah.
Island, all his friends are fucking heroin dealers and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
you go to Staten Island. I had the bit. You seen it? The bit.
That's a pretty heavy title though. The King of Staten Island. That's a pretty.
I don't know.
Pretty.
Jack, listen. First of all, no one wants to be the king of Staten Island. Okay, you don't want that fucking title, the king of Staten Island. Jack is the only one who saw. Literally, not my family, because I know Jack can get to me. Jack was the only one to watch my first ever stand up, and I had the bit. I was like, you live in Staten Island, you go for the daily paper. You go, oh, flick up. I'm a heroin addict. Like you get picked by a fucking needle on the floor. You become a heroin addict. You
That's
know
how dirty Staten Island is.
Okay, Staten Island is not okay. First of all, it's not like that where you just go. It was.
Yeah, not to that level.
Listen though. All these wannabe fucking tough guys that moved from Brooklyn to Staten Island, that they have their fucking garage door open with their freestyle music on the fucking
Lifting weights
boombox.
every
They
morning
have
at
they're
7 a.m.
barbecuing. They have the fucking hose in the fucking driveway for no reason, called the Italian broom, just hosing down the fucking driveway. And they think who they fucking are. Fucking dude, the beaches are full of heroin needles, dude. I'm not telling you. You do find some though.
Really?
You find dime bags on the floor. It's insane. It's insane. I'm gonna live there one day. But you know, it's an experience you have to go through at one point though. If you're from New York, I get yelled at also when I'm like, I don't go to my sister. I go to my sister's house, but not to the extent I want to. Because once I go there, you know, my
Not
mom.
because I want.
My
to,
mom doesn't have a car, so we're like, okay, we have to get driven there, and then once we're there, we're fucking stranded. We can't just go home. We have to have someone drive us, so we're just fucking, we're stranded there. You need, it's like pretty much anywhere else you live besides New York, you need a car to live there. Like LA, you need a car. You need, like, there's some places you need a car. Like in Texas, like you need a car. Just go to your daily store. You need a car, and.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like it's just so dull. It's fucking dark all the time. I haven't seen that much grass since you go across the bridge. Like it's just like it's very depressing. I went to school there, and it's very depressing. It is so depressing.
The vibe of the area
first thing I
general.
said in that stand-up was, I was like, don't you feel going over that bridge? Don't you feel your depression? Whoop, it just rises every inch of the bridge. You feel like, oh fuck, I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm in Staten Island. Like that's it. like that's pretty much
I
it.
wanted to look up a picture of just Staten Island in
Look
general.
up. I don't even know a place.
Jamie,
Staten
pull
Island
it
to
up.
Look up. Jamie, pull it
like,
up, Jamie.
It doesn't look that bad. I
I don't even know where you're looking at. I'm gonna.
I just googled Staten Island and just went to images.
Staten Island, New York. Let's look at images of Staten Island, okay?
I mean, there's a lot of greenery.
Look, it's a fucking island. It's a fucking listen, Linda. Look, Staten Island. I'm just gonna type in heroin.
Okay, there's some worse pictures.
Yeah.
Did
Did
I not search that? Should I-
I mean, it's whatever. But what you call it? But there's the ferry that Spider-Man was
goodness.
on and stuff, and Iron Man helped save it. That's
Uh-huh.
I've been on the ferry.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on the ferry a couple of times. Look,
I've been on the
look at
ferry.
the beaches. Look at the beaches. It's nothing. You have lifeguards and nothing. Look, it's so dull. Look, the picture they even took of Staten Island was on a foggy day and just like nothing. Look,
Yeah.
the sand. Look, listen. You want to see you want to go in clean water? Don't go to Staten Island. Just don't go
Yeah.
to Staten Island. No, don't go to Staten
I
Island.
went on that ferry when I went to New York. I
But-
think like one kind of
but-
similar to that.
But what do you think this series is gonna be? So it's a scripted series, of course.
Yeah, it's like
But
a
is it gonna
dramedy.
be? Is it gonna be based off the documentary, like real events, or it's gonna be scripted events? Like they're gonna use them as like kind of comic book characters and write their own story.
That's the thing. I think it's kind of weird how they did it, like a partial autobiography about what's his name?
Joe Exotic,
Not Joe Exotic. The
Nicholas
kid,
Cage.
the movie. Oh, I thought we were talking about the King of Staten Island movie still.
No.
Oh. What was the question in relation?
I
to
said,
Spider-Man?
what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a scripted series where they're
Oh,
gonna make
yeah, no, it's scripted.
they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make
yeah.
they're gonna make their own stories for the characters, like they're not gonna
Yeah.
go based off the documentary.
That's why I don't think this will be like even like remotely good because
It's gonna
everybody
be-
knows the story now.
We already get it. They got no teeth. We get it. Like, well, what else do we
Yeah.
need to know? They got no
What
teeth.
else can happen? It's
But-
just
Here's the other thing I gotta say though. Who's gonna play Doc Antle? Who's gonna play Carol Baskin? Oh, that's gonna be fun though. Seeing how they work the Carol
Yeah.
Baskin shit.
yeah, and seeing Nicolas Cage hate someone like that.
First of all, we know what Joe Exotic looks like. How are they gonna make him look like Joe Exotic?
They can
That
make him
pic,
look
that
like-
promo picture, was that the real promo picture for the Tiger
No,
documentary?
that was
No.
just from a different movie. They don't have a promo picture yet. They can make him look like.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do like a situation where like he tries to break out of prison and stuff, and like his life like
Oh
on
my
the run.
god.
That'd be pretty good, I think.
If they do something like that, I get. First of all, do I find myself sitting at the TV every day watching that show? No, I'm not.
It's like
I'm
everybody
sorry.
gather
No,
around.
I'm
Joe
sorry. I'm
Exotic's
not.
coming on.
I have the bootleg website that I actually watch the Michael Jordan documentary on, like the day after,
Uh-huh.
so it's okay. I just go on it. I watch the documentary. That's a documentary you should watch, Jack. The Michael Jordan one. I'll give you the link for the thing. It's a website where every click you make on the page, it puts up a porn site, but it's fine. You know, I like the occasional glare.
Yeah, it's. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna. I wish it was on Netflix. I'm surprised Netflix didn't get it because they had the documentary.
Yeah.
Because I just want like everything to drop at the same time.
Do you
Whenever
think
it's not
that? Do you
streaming
think
anymore-
that guy who got his footage burned down is gonna be a part of this one? Since like they probably like
I
know.
doubt it. I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah,
imagine he'll be involved in
those
casting
big
process.
corporations don't want to help shit. Like
Yeah.
those fucking blue collar fucking listen. The stories I've heard from comedians about like people in those studios, like that you think they're like, oh, for the consumer. No.
Oh, dude, they're just trying to make money.
No. Yeah.
100%.
If you make a sitcom in 2020, expect it to be a season long, and that's it. Like if you make
Unless
a
it's extremely
sitcom.
successful.
I mean, what was the last new sitcom that came out in the recent years? Like a sitcom.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's relatively recent.
No, it ended
I
though.
think.
It ended.
No,
I mean-
it's not ended yet. Yeah, it's
Okay,
still going.
no, well, I also mean a new one, like not because there's one still going, but I mean a new one that they made and it became. No sitcoms become great sitcoms.
Yeah, I mean, a lot get lost. What are like some of the most
I
recent-
mean, Big Bang Theory already ended. You know that, Jack. You know, Big Bang Theory already ended. So that's a
Also
good.
because a lot of stuff is moving to streaming. I feel like the glow and like
So
the
what
attract-
sitcoms on Netflix or something? I don't know any sitcoms on Netflix.
Yeah, I guess a lot of it is just like reruns and stuff. I feel like the attractiveness of sitcoms was like just like the fact that like you gather around the TV every Friday night.
You
and
know
watch
the
new
you know the
episode.
last time me and my family would do that? When Super Nanny and Wife Swap would be back to back from each other.
Really?
Dude.
See, I would get together with my dad every Sunday and watch
Dude.
The Walking.
Okay, yes. The last time I did that was The Walking Dead. Yes, The
Yeah,
Walking
where
Dead.
you like
yes.
religiously watch the show.
Yes, I remember also by the way, I haven't watched The Walking Dead since the last episode. Well, no, I'm lying a little bit. I watched the season after that on Netflix. I watched the season of when Negan was in the cage and he
That
got
stopped at
out
season
and stuff.
10. I stopped at season 10. I just got so sick of it.
Dude, I really think it's time. It's
Everyone's
time.
saying it's making a comeback, but it's like a whole new cast now.
Well, I'm still waiting for the movies. The
Rick
three
Grimes
movies with
movies?
Rick Grimes.
I think
I'm
those will
still
be
waiting
good.
for the 3 movies.
Just
That's
like
gonna be cool.
I for me, like the actors held it together. Like Rick Grimes left, Carl was gone, Michonne's gone now apparently.
Dude,
like
once they fucking killed Carl, done. I'm sorry, done.
and that was the thing though. Like Carl's death was like so anticlimactic. Like,
But
he's such a big
why
character.
though? You know, in the comics, he becomes the guy. Why you killing him? I get it. He may want to do other stuff in his career. What has he fucking?
No,
What has?
he didn't want to die. They cut him off. It was the showrunner's decision. He's talked on it how he didn't want to be done. Right? I know. I mean, I loved this show.
I'm a little upset. Not gonna lie, I'm a little upset.
How I Met Your Mother is not trash. How I Met Your Mother is one of the
It
greatest.
is trash. Thank you so. I love you. Thank you so much.
How I Met Your Mother
Thank
is
you
one
so
of the
much.
greatest television
I love
shows to
you.
ever grace
That should be
the face of
canceled
the earth.
immediately. Well, it already was, but thank God.
It wasn't canceled.
It's still going on.
No, but it ended. It wasn't canceled.
Canceled. But I mean, you know,
You're canceled.
what you call it? What's that? The gay guy in the show. He should get Ebola. But you know, it is what it is.
No, that's not what it is.
I mean, it is what it is. We would play. Me and Jack. Check out I Shinobi. Well, for second episode today. Second episode go out
Not
today.
yet, because I drilled it. I hopefully found it. Like the report found
Oh, that's what you meant.
it. Mhm.
Well,
They
you
found-
edit them a night before?
No, no, that one I just left way too long. I just kind of.
Well, people, go check out I Shinobi for our Doki Doki series. Me and Jack are playing Doki
That
Doki.
game is messed up.
We
man.
finished yesterday. I already played it though 2 years ago with Vinny Boombots, and we got scared. And Jack was like, "Hey, you want to tag along?" So yeah.
I've been told to play that for like 4 years. It was horrible.
I mean, what are you
I
gonna
don't-
do? Type in
Why
chat real
would-
fast. Type in chat, I Shinobi. Type in chat because people, if you want to go and watch our Doki Doki literature club, fucking. Oh, you changed your picture in the background. You changed the red.
I added a little.
You added a little
gold
red.
border and
A
then
little. Oh,
some
gold.
red.
Gold. It looks a little red.
Well, the yellow border.
It looks
and
like
then,
it looks like a
red
hemorrhoid.
background.
But yeah, no,
actually what I was
we
going for.
played Doki Doki. I got my that's why I took the picture of me in the pink.
Dude, it's just like it leads you on because it goes on for like 2.5 hours, just like a regular game, and then it just.
Oh, and then what happens?
it-
Oh, and then
it's like a different game. It's like a horror game,
Dude,
basically.
I told you the first game you play isn't Doki Doki. It's right after the first
It's
the
a
end.
different game.
It's after the
Yeah.
first the end, and then you fucking go, yeah, man. It's like it really was something. Also, I was in Red Austin's stream. And that reminded me of Doki Doki because he was the first guy who I watched play it crazy enough. And when we were playing it yesterday, I do voices, Jack does the voices, and I was playing it. I kept thinking of Red Austin 27, and I was like, I cannot believe I started playing it Doki Doki because he started playing it. And I was like, what the
Right.
fuck is this? And speaking of Red Austin 27, I was on his stream, and a man named Freddie Mercury, who had a Freddie Mercury account, joined this chat, and I was like, oh my
really?
god, I was like, oh my god, I love you, and he was like, oh hey bro, I was like, he called me bro.
Freddie Mercury called me bro.
Speaking of Queen, I got some new vinyls. I got Sheer Heart Attack yesterday. I got the Sheer Heart Attack vinyl.
Beautiful.
And which has songs like Killer Queen, Flick of the Wrist, Now I'm Here, Lap of the God, Stone Cold Crazy. Then I got The News of the World. People may know this album from Family Guy when Stewie was scared of the monster. News of the World, which has songs like We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Get Down, Make Love, Sleeping on the
Wait,
Sidewalk.
We Will Rock You. I've never heard
Yeah, I don't know
one.
what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, and I guess I'll show them off. I had that one. I had News of the World. I have Queen 2. I got
The sequel to Queen?
Yeah, I have the original one, Queen. I have the original. I got The Game, which has another one bites the dust on it. I got The Game. I
Whoa.
got
Whoa.
Night at the Opera, which has Bohemian Rhapsody and all those jazz stuff. I don't have jazz yet, though. And I have a day at the races. So Jack, I'm packing, man. I'm packing heat. Not just in my pants, but on my record player as well.
Dude, that's why I could never like I don't want to get a vinyl addiction because I feel like it's very real.
Well,
like,
well, this is only me because I want to get every single Queen vinyl. So I'm a big Queen fan if you didn't know. And and I just want to get I wanted to get all the Queen vinyl. That is when I'm going to stop buying vinyls. Is when I have every single Queen one. But then I'm thinking to myself, what other vinyls would I even care about? Really none. Maybe My Chemical Romance.
I would start buying them and not even need them. Like even bands that I barely,
dude.
I know like one song.
I remember my friend Casso, he's big in Logic, and he was like, I gotta get Logic vinyls. I'm like, dude, no, you don't.
I feel like vinyls are made for like older stuff, you know, like stuff that's more timeless. Like maybe Logic in like 15, 20 years would be kind of cool.
It's great to hear those songs, even though it's, of course, not the original vinyls, but it's great to hear a different type of sound, because, like, on the record player, it's not very clear, it's not very crisp, like it was back in the day. My mom says, oh, that sounds terrible. I'm like, it wasn't the 70s, bitch!
That's
like,
the point.
That's how it was in the fucking 70s! Like, that's what I would tell her, Shit, it doesn't have enough bass. Well, it has fucking heart! That's what it has! So...
That's why people buy the players, though, because they have like a different sound to them. Like it sounds
way
like
different sound. When you hear Bohemian Rhapsody, like the piano hits. Somebody love. Each morning I get up, I die.
Oh, here we go.
Jack is standing on my piece. What? But yeah, Jack. You know what I got? I was on the Friend Zone podcast actually. And from my man's Live Audacity and all that jazz. You know what he said? He got who was I? Yeah, it was him. He got inspired by no. Well, I wasn't the Friends on podcast. I was not doing that one now. But I was talking to my man. Well, I only know his fucking Twitter name. What you doing, Semp, bro? His name's Semp. Or whatever, Stempro, whatever the fuck. He made me do not made me, of course. I did it. I wanted to do it. He forced me. Knife in my throat. He did zombies fanfic, and he wanted my beautiful voice to read some zombies like fanfic, like dirty fanfic, and I loved it. I love that stuff. And he was like, I kind of got that idea from when you and Jack made your own adult films. So Jack, I'm just very happy that we got to touch some people's hearts.
I'm glad we inspired people with our writings.
Yeah. What else can we talk about?
We went over the Tiger King,
Elon Musk. So Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan. We sadly Jack.
I've only listened to half of
Jack
that.
didn't.
I've only listened to half of that.
Me and Jack didn't want to say nothing, but Elon Musk was like tossing and turning on which podcast he should go on. If it was this one or if he should go on the Joe Rogan podcast.
He decided since he was just closer.
He didn't have Discord. We were gonna do Zoom. He didn't have it. He has much more better things to do than download Zoom. He could probably make his own streaming software in a second. But it is what it is. Podcast. But he went on Joe Rogan. Did you know that in 5 to 10 years, Jack, there could be humans walking around with chips in their head?
I listened to the first half of it when I was driving. Dude, listening to Elon Musk talk about like AI and stuff is very
First of all, when you hear Elon Musk talk, just in general, he's like, yeah.
Dude, that's the thing though. He takes 10 to 15 seconds because he thinks so much. Like he's always like thinking very. Like,
are you
very
sure,
precisely.
or do you think it's like the monkey? Ting, ting,
no,
ting.
No, that man, like, he's always like very like, he's picky with like what words he chooses. You know what I'm saying? It's really interesting to listen to him talk for that reason alone. Dude, I think it's really cool.
Fucking I remember. So basically, guys, the biggest thing he said on that podcast was. He's trying to pretty much make human civilization. He's trying to incorporate AI into human civilization. He's trying to pretty much make. So these are examples if you guys don't know exactly what I mean. So let's say, for example, me and Jack both have that chip, which he says like 1 inch in diameter. It's like
it would be flush with your skull, basically.
Flush with your skull. Skull's very thick. People think it's not. Skull's very thick.
And then Joe's like, yeah, my skull's really thick.
Yeah. Fucking testosterone on it, motherfucker. But he does it, and Elon Musk says literally there's gonna be a chip where me and Jack right now for the podcast, we wouldn't have to talk.
We would just be sitting here
we wouldn't have to, guys. If you in the chat, we wouldn't have to type. Oh yeah, you would, because we don't know you.
We would just get all the chat messages directly to our vortex.
But dude, me and Jack could literally, you know, the movies are they're like this and they're talking pretty much like that.
I just like how Elon Musk was like, yeah, I stopped designing my house because every moment that was spent towards designing my house was a moment that I took away from getting us to Mars. I was like, the fact that this man prioritizes getting to Mars over his house.
He owns Willy Wonka's house, Gene Wilder's house.
Yes, he does.
That's fucking insane.
I think it was wild how he was like talking about how he was getting rid of like a lot of his possessions, you know? Do you think a lot of that had to do with Grimes, like telling him to do that? Because
what do you mean, Grimes?
You know Grimes?
Rick Grimes.
The woman he had the baby with? Grimes?
No.
You know he just had a baby, right?
Well, yeah, Alpha XZ12.
Yeah. That's his girlfriend.
Okay.
Grimes is like the artist. She's like a grunge rock artist. She's crazy, by the way.
Okay.
He talked about he was getting rid of a lot of his possessions. I feel like that was a lot to do with her, because he's like, yeah, I'm really sad about it. And Joe was like, well, why are you sad? He goes, and he just sat there for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, and then I gave a reason. I was like, it was totally her.
So I mean, listen, Jack, this is fucking big, Jack. So in 10 years, he said 5 is pushing it, but he said 10 years.
He said in 25 we'll have a full like neural net, like completely replicating a human brain.
So that means basically, guys, if you're paralyzed, say goodbye to being paralyzed, because that will help you. That'll help you walk even better than regular people. If you have any cataracts, you're blind, say goodbye to being blind. You can see again.
Crazy.
People. This is fucking, when you talk about the guy making, the future happen, it's fucking Elon Musk. It's fucking
Well, he's
Elon
not the
Musk.
only one doing it, of course.
He's the one making it happen. Everyone else is talking.
He also means the entire community. Like in like 20 years, the entire community will have developed.
And he's also done stuff without one thing of controversy. I haven't seen anything with controversy. He's done everything to help us.
Yeah.
Besides, you can think, he's trying to make civilization on Mars because one day Earth is going to go kaboom. But that's in years time. Earth is gonna go kaboom when that does happen.
I like how Joe was like, so what do you think it'll be like in 25 years? Like,
he goes, civilization's already dying already.
Civilization's already is still here. I'm like, oh my god, Elon, don't say that.
So it's really, but it's scary though. I think like I can be talking to you with.
It's scary, but it's also really exciting at the same time.
It's exciting, but Jack, he even said, Joe was like, who are you going to be testing on? He was like, well, people who are already going to die with very bad brain diseases or brain damage or brain trauma, injuries. Yeah. And listen, Jack, if you, God forbid, that happened to you, would you want to do it? I would. I would. If you have no other chance in the world or choice to make, why not?
That's the thing. A lot of people like get scared of it because they're like, "Oh, but now we're all gonna be robots and stuff." And ooh, boogeyman.
You could take it out. He said you could take the chip out.
Yeah, but you don't look on the bright side of like you could fix you can help paraplegics get like their
my
limbs
sciatic
back,
nerve
basically.
Problems might be fixed.
There you go. I mean, you just like there's so many like benefits to it. Of course there's negative sides. It's just like to anything, but like. You can literally, like he said, vision. They can help vision in older people. They can help hearing loss. I mean, literally.
But now, you know what I also thought too, that I know Joe Rogan wasn't gonna answer, but my fucked up head was probably gonna, if I would interview him, I would say.
No, what?
You know people that can hack, right?
But they did talk about that a little bit.
God forbid they get into that technology.
They talked about that a little bit with viruses and
you
stuff.
You can be a Dr. Maxis, and we could be walking like, oh.
But I think that's why he said the development, that he said that's one of the main reasons the development would take so long is because it has to be like a closed network type of thing. It can't just be like Bluetooth. Like it can't just be like, open your iPhone, open this thing. It's like, oh, Joey's over there. Let me connect to him. You know what I mean?
Your AirDrops on. You just walk. You see a picture of an asshole. Just walk. Delete. You're like fucking. You like Cookie from that? You like Cookie from fucking That's the classified school survivor
Yeah,
guide. You're
yeah.
like Cookie with the thing, like,
You just walk by someone's house, they're like making dinner or something. You just airdrop them like some weird shit and just like run away, and then they just like start freaking out.
She didn't answer my brain text. She didn't answer. She didn't answer my brain text. Explode house.
Yeah, I mean, as technology develops,
hack into the gas lines.
there'll be restrictions. That's why he said the FDA is gonna take so long to approve a lot of stuff. But dude, just like the possibilities with it, he said are endless.
I don't think they're gonna fucking. I don't think they're gonna approve it.
They have to eventually if it proves to be like that beneficial.
They're going to see this as a holy shit. One, prescription drug companies, boom, losing a ton of money, and two.
But imagine it coming out publicly that
Dude, marijuana is a problem with the prescription drug companies. They're gonna think of that shit where they're healing literally everything.
Imagine it coming out publicly though that the FDA declined something that would have cured like blindness. You know, imagine that coming out. That would be a whole thing. Like, there's no way it couldn't get passed through if it proved to have that many benefits.
Yeah, no, yeah, and this is soda. Yeah, it is soda. Yeah, it is. It is soda. It is. It is. It is. And I have Sour Patch Kids right here. I'm living life. I'm living my best life. Baby, come on. And I'm living my best life. Come on.
I don't know why you're still dancing.
I don't know why I'm still living. I probably have diabetes. God forbid. That's my biggest scares in life right now, Jack, is a stomach ulcer, diabetes.
Hey, you know how do you get don't get diabetes? So
this was water though. I make sure to drink a cup of water before I drink soda.
You don't just cancel it out. You just don't drink it. You can't cancel it out. You can't be like, oh, I drank a liter of Coke yesterday. I gotta drink a liter of Coke today, and it'll just get rid of it.
Dude, it comes to the point sometimes where I know like I'm gonna have dinner, and I know like I don't have enough soda. I get a little like.
You don't eat dinner without soda?
Sometimes I go to the store before I eat, Jack. You know.
No, just for soda?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
You're an addict.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna drink water. That's what you're gonna do.
Hey yo, cuz, what you got today? You got Pepsi Cola, vanilla Coke. Give me a gram of vanilla Coke. Give me a pound. I mean, yeah, a pound.
Pepsi's trash.
I'll keep it in my closet. Yeah, it is. It sucks. I'll keep it in my closet. No, it's not. All right, put it in the smell-free bag. All right, good. All right.
You see, you joke about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you have a soda dealer. Honestly.
I don't have a soda dealer. I don't. The truck unloads in my house, but no, I don't have a soda dealer.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
dude, I would love like they have in fucking Five Guys that fucking multiple soda machine where it's like the soda I've never heard before, vanilla cream.
Dude, you know how to hack into those? I know how to hack into those because I used to work at a theater that had those. You literally push one of the buttons and then you do a triangle in the corner and then it'll take you to the developer menu and you can do anything with it. You can open it, you can do anything.
That's not like how to get free money from every ATM. That's not like one of those fucking shits, is it?
I mean, you can open it and
what
stuff.
Do you mean? What do you mean what?
So like the screen, you know the screen.
This is the screen.
Okay, yeah, that's the screen. You literally push on one of them, like push water or something, open up the water tab, then do a triangle in the top right, like a triangle, 3 dots, just like that. You can do it over and over again, and it'll open the developer menu. You can open the cartridges things. You can literally do anything to it.
So what's in there? Like bottles of it, or like a big tub?
No, it's like plastic cartires that you like slide in. Because I had to replace them all the time at
Dude, they had the best ones. They had like, dude. First of all, Five Guys. You ready to drop a bank fucking account? Go to Five Guys. But
funny though because the drinks that aren't popular are like smaller, and then the drinks that a lot of people get like Diet Coke are like these big ones.
Yeah,
like it's like the size.
Dude,
is, like, vary.
I haven't had grape soda in a long ass time. I haven't had grape soda in a long ass time, but any grape soda you get now from like your corner store, I don't know why, but they're not fizzy. They don't pop taste buds in your mouth. They don't in your mouth.
Depends where you go. I feel like definitely depends where you go.
I mean, yeah, but what you go? I heard Fanta, or what was it? Fanta was made by the Nazis. Fanta. but
I'm
Sunkissed
still
was.
gonna drink it.
I mean, no, but listen, I know my man Talon, which I started the Rush series with. He was like, no, it's Sunkissed. It's fucking Sunkissed. It's fucking Sunkissed.
Oh, he's like really passionate about it.
Oh, he has a wall. He has a wall. Watch the video. He has a wall of Sunkissed bottles. He has a wall of Sunkissed cans. He's my friend.
You guys have a
He's
Sonic
my friend.
there?
He's my friend.
You guys have Sonic?
Oh, in Staten Island because it's trash.
Dude, Sonic's awesome. Have you ever had their slushes?
Okay.
Sonic's like a big deal here.
Yeah, you're talking about their slushes. It's a great slush. It's a great slush.
Hell yeah.
But their food could take a
Their food's
dive.
good. No, the burgers and stuff are good. I don't know how good it is there.
I only had their boneless, anytime I go to a place and they have boneless honey barbecue fucking chicken.
Oh, well, that's why you don't get anything besides a burger from Sonic.
No, it's good though. It's
Really?
good there. Who could fuck up bites of boneless barbecue chicken?
I thought you said their food was trash.
Oh, before I knew to make that decision, and they give you a nice stick, like a red pitchfork stick. It makes it fun for children. But no,
Turbo.
and turbos all around the world. But what do you get at Sonic? What cancer food?
I
you
always
get?
get a cheeseburger. That's like that's what you get at Sonic.
I don't put
It's a
cheese on my
drive-in.
burger, Jack. I don't put cheese on my burger.
Really?
I'm a hamburger guy.
Dude.
What do you put in your hot dog?
Hamburgers are trash.
What do you put in your hot dog?
But I never get hot dogs. Like from
If you were to eat a
places.
hot dog at home, what are the toppings you put on it?
At home, just ketchup.
Okay, you see.
If I had
Ketchup-
the option, I would get like a chili
Listen,
cheese
I
dog.
get abused because in New York, supposedly, no, it's fucking mustard sauerkraut. That's a fucking New York fucking hot dog. You put sauerkraut and
What
fucking...
people have their preferences. That's what I'm saying.
So I, being from New York, I also love ketchup. I love sauerkraut and ketchup. That's it. Sauerkraut, ketchup, that's it. Apparently, ketchup is for your burger. Fucking not fucking hot dogs.
I've never had sauerkraut actually.
Dude, it's good.
Really?
It's good.
Also, Edry, you are right.
It
Sonic
adds a
mod
whole new
sticks
level.
Sonic mod sticks are fire.
Mozzarella sticks from Sonic?
Mhm.
Frozen.
Yes, sir.
Frozen.
I don't know. I could not care less. Dude, people are like, you know what they make the chicken nuggets out of at McDonald's? I'm like, dude, it could literally be a human being that I'm eating, and I would still eat it.
Like they say in New York, chicken and broccoli from Chinese restaurants is rat. They say, I'm eating rat.
Is it good?
I'm eating fucking
I'm
rat.
consuming that.
Never got
as
sick
much
from
as I
rat in my
can.
life. Then never got sick from rat. That's it. I never got sick from fucking rat.
Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. I think that's the theme
Dude,
today.
I gotta be punished by not having Chinese food because all these Chinese restaurants are closed because people gotta be racist because of the coronavirus in New York.
Are people opening there?
Oh
Like,
my god! Oh yeah!
everything
oh, yeah.
opened up here?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! No, things are opening up. I think in 6 days. In 6 days, New York, the official
Okay, 'cause
thing should
everything-
be. But
Everything in Texas opened back
But
up.
I'm scared though that now in New York, they're gonna be like, we're extending to get another month. Fuck you. At that point, fuck you. At that point, fuck you. They need.
Well, they're not opening it fully. They're gonna like limit places to like.
No,
I think
I
25% of
know.
capacity.
Beaches aren't gonna be open. I know. Well, first of all, the weather's not gonna beach or whatever. But I know parks are gonna be the last one, pretty much, to be open. I know, beaches are gonna be
Doesn't
pretty
make
much the last
sense.
one to be open. But then they're opening up. I know the first thing they said was movie theaters, entertainment
Yeah.
spots, movie
Why did
theaters,
they open like a restaurant
restaurants.
before a park? Like a park, you're out in the open. You're
don't
distant
know.
from people.
I mean,
don't
not,
get
we're
that.
not really distant people. I mean,
Not for the most part.
I mean, listen, I told you I was about to get my life together before this whole thing started, and guess what? They fucked me. They did. The corona fucked me in the ass with the dildo, and it was nice and hard. but-
Arguably, some people got bent over even harder.
oh god, oh yeah, no, I'm not taking that away from people who lost lives, but I'm saying I was about to fucking the vlogs were happening, the fucking things were going. I had plans.
Honestly, like Loki, I'm kind of sitting comfortable here.
Dude,
to
I
be
said
honest.
that in the beginning. I was like, oh, how much am I gonna get affected? I'm always
My
home.
life has rarely changed.
But now when it's like you need to be home, I'm kind of like, I need to get
Yeah.
out. I need to get out. I need to get out. Dude, I need a haircut!
Haircut place is open back here. Opened up back here. How much longer you got? You gotta make an appointment now.
Oh my god.
Can you make an appointment now?
New York barbershop, you don't make an appointment. You walk in, you have Bacardi on the table, you get drunk, get a haircut. That's it.
Dude, I can't even imagine how chaotic those places will be the day it opens.
Dude,
then.
let me tell you something. As dandruff just falls off my head because I don't have Head and Shoulders. What was I gonna say? Dude, I can't. I'm about to buzz it all. I swear to God. I swear to God. If there was a buzzer, if there was a buzzer in my house, I swear to God, I would have had all my hair cut off already. I swear to God.
Really?
Swear to God.
Then just
Swear to
take
God.
like scissors or something. I don't know.
My
You guys have, like, really
my
scuffed hair.
mom thinks because she watched 3 videos and had to cut hair, she thinks she's fucking she thinks she's a fucking katana master with a scissor. But I try. I mean, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Just cut it. But one, we don't have good scissors to cut hair with. And 2, let me see if my barber's open. Let me see if they have any updates. Manny's Barbershop. If you live in Brooklyn, Manny's Barbershop. All right, get out of there.
I'm gonna. Is that the place you always go?
Yeah, Manny's Barbershop.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, temporarily closed. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking bullshit. Temporarily closed. Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Fucking
I'm trying to figure out
disgusting.
where it is.
Fucking 13th Avenue in Brooklyn.
I see it.
13th
Yeah,
Avenue.
yeah.
Fucking disgusting. Come on, man. Fucking Jesus.
Well, you knew places were still closed. Well, no, salons are the last place to open. Because everything else opened here in Texas.
I mean,
and
they
the
are
salons-
breathing on you. They are like right
Yeah,
on top
the
of you.
salons opened like last, like completely last, 100%.
Listen, I'm saying I need a haircut. That's it. I need a haircut. I see my friends on Snap that have like broccoli tops on their head, and it's like, I'm not that bad, but I'm also like to the point where I get out of a shower and I'm like, it just droops down, and I'm
Rolls
like,
over
oh
your
my
face.
God.
You look
Oh
like
my God.
your emo stages in
Yeah,
2006.
I never had an emo stage. I know you did. I never had an emo
I
stage.
didn't have an emo stage. I had an emo hair kind of stage.
I can picture Jack wearing like just like skull thermals and just
no,
like.
I was never really like that. I had the Bieber bowl, but I was never like super like edgy.
I mean, I think I had the Beaver Bowl for, I gotta say, a summer, and I would have the hat just like hovering on my head, thinking I was cool, but I was a 4'2" fucking twig. But
that was the cool way to do it.
you have that stage. You have that stage in life where, dude, do you have those moments where you think back and it's just like
Cringe really hard.
Yeah. I've been having a ton lately. Like, first of all, Jack, I had a
You're
go.
alone with your thoughts.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Every podcast talk about my dreams. I gotta talk about my dreams. Oh
What
my
happened?
God! I gotta get my dream book. Wait a minute. I gotta see what cool
Vibing in
dream.
San Antonio, Texas. I've been to San Antonio a couple times. I went to
Do I
the
gotta
Six
go
Flags.
under my bed for this? What the fuck?
The Six Flags in San Antonio is by far the best Six Flags I've ever been to. I have a Six Flags by me over in Dallas. San Antonio Six Flags is goated. Just like I see like some like liquid dripping off of your dream journal. Some weird dust coming down.
All
Don't
right.
want to know what any of that is.
All right. So every morning, I wake
Okay,
up
here we go.
and I have a dream, and I write it down. And
You
I
have a
can
dream every
remember
night
every fucking night.
because of all the sugar.
It is sickening. It is sickening. It is crazy. So I didn't write this down yet. However, let me explain the dream I had last night. I finally had a dream that was all about Queen. Dude, I had about 2 dreams about Queen, okay? 2 dreams about Queen, and the first one was May 5th, okay? May 5th, and here you go. 1975 Queen, just starting out with Xandra Rhodes' white blooming outfit.
I like how you outline it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck, because Freddie Mercury was wearing the Xandra Rhodes white fucking outfit.
Yeah. Yes.
You know,
That's what I was gonna
almost,
say.
so we were in England, going to catch a train to a gig, almost missing the train, keeping the door open, getting pranked by Roger Taylor by pushing me out of the train and coming back in, plus Johnny go back to sleep. I go, and before we went to the train, the ticket lady was talking to us about how good we are. I was saying, I don't want to say pompous, but it's so new and theatrical. We're in England, long story short, jumped to myself alone in Madison Square Garden to a solo Freddie Mercury concert. Tim Hansen and his girlfriend were down at courtside, sitting there. I was up in like the first upper tier row where Freddie Mercury can still walk up the stairs and get to you. Freddie was wearing his yellow Wembley Stadium outfit. I touched him, I was like, oh my fucking god, I fucking touched Freddie Mercury, all that shit. I touched him, jumping all excited. Before the show, I saw Leanne Kreischer, Bert Kreischer's wife, okay? Leanne Kreischer. I told her I was a big fan, yada, yada, yada. And later, during the there was an intermission in the concert in my dream, the Knicks started playing. So, like, the intermission of the concert, the New York Knicks just started playing. I told her I was a big fan. Later, the Knicks started playing. She said, let me buy you a soda. She was with her 2 daughters and her friend. Bert was already at the food place, told Tim his daughter Georgia is just like him with the way she talks. Now we get back, I am seeing Brian May watch the show with me at the stands, and Freddie snapping out, throwing stuff mad at the tech guys, etc. I'm thinking of going down to actually see Tim Hansen, shake his hand, and meet him for the first time, but then I wake up.
This is Turbo's dream, Jonathan.
The one I had today was I was in the stadium with Queen, and it was so crazy. Jack, every time like I blinked in the dream, a different era of Queen started like on stage.
I'm a bit worried about you.
Like it was the 1976 when the Day of the Races came out, and then it was 1982. It really was fucking insane. And then long story short, and the dream I had last night, my Freddie Mercury was like dancing, and he was in the crowd, and I was dancing with him. And my father, I guess, in the dream did not like the homosexuals and yelled at me. So I'm guessing in my dream it showed that my dad's very old school, which he very is, but he doesn't give a fuck. But in the dream, I guess he did. And guess who else had a problem in the stands? Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro was in the stands as well with his kid, and he was like, "No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good."
Bro, do you have a shrine? Do you have a shrine to Freddie Mercury? Keep it 100 with me.
In progress. But so that was mine. But then let's go back to old dreams I had. Okay. This is a good one, Jack. This is a fucking good one, Jack. This is one where you wake up and you're in cold sweats. You're like, oh shit. Like, first, thank God it wasn't real, and second, like, oh fuck. Like,
yeah.
This is the 4th, May 4th.
I have those. Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't.
May 4th. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if it's still on my pillow. No, I was drooling the fuck out of that dream. Like, I woke up and then just
when
like,
you drool, I feel like when you drool, it's like those really deep dreams. Like you have like when you're disconnected from reality.
And you know what's so funny about the dream? He put me on stage. Like Freddie Mercury told me to come on stage and stuff. And you know,
is every dream about Freddie Mercury?
That was the same one. I just didn't put it together that well because I didn't write it down yet. But I go and on stage, and all I can remember is I had a piece of gum in my mouth, and every time I tried to get the gum out, it wouldn't come out. It kept coming and coming and coming.
Like a clown?
So I couldn't sing, and I was so upset. Like, is this the world we created? And I was just like, and the gum kept coming and coming and coming. And, alright, so this is the dream I had on the 4th, okay? The dream started with Impractical Jokers. All the crew and I was watching how SNL was parodying the show. Chris Stefano played Joe and did a great impersonation. Long story short, Sal was showing us his house in Brooklyn, and it was in an alleyway and I remember where I was born. It was 11th Avenue in Brooklyn, where I was originally born. So it was in an alleyway. We were by the gas station near the church at 11th Avenue. All of a sudden, I look at an old lady looking in the sky. We all look, and it's a winged, like, World War II plane, flying very, very, you know, like you see a chop in the sky, like, oh shit, that's like scary how low
close,
that is.
yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those scenarios. I wasn't scared and told the old lady, don't worry, probably landing somewhere. Then another cop helicopter was on the radio telling that chopper, like, land right now, we'll shoot you down. Like, it was like invading something.
Airspace.
I'm reading my dreams, by the way, guys. If anybody just joined, I'm reading my crazy dreams. I wasn't scared. Told the old lady, "Don't worry, probably landing somewhere."
Not the fear, madam.
Then another cop helicopter was telling another chopper jet to get down or go away. Boom! That plane begins firing at the chopper, exploding it. I run, we all are. We are now being under attack, killing people on the street. I'm jumping over a gate to get to another tight alleyway between like two, you know how one building will be here, then the other one will start right by it, so it leaves a tight gap in between it.
Like an alley, yeah.
I get into one of those, jumping over the gate to get to that tight alleyway. I thought I died. I thought I got shot by the chopper shooting down. I thought I got shot, but then I didn't. I was in the alleyway. People in their backyard going crazy, and I'm telling people who also have guns in the backyard, like looking to like protect themselves. I'm looking like, don't shoot. Like I'm just like I'm right here. Like I'm wanna use. Like I'm not fucking. I'm not. Don't shoot me.
I wanna use.
People in their backyards going crazy, and I'm telling them, the people with the guns, don't shoot. I end up staying in that alley. I jumped to. And I don't know how I wrote. I'm like.
When you wake up,
literally,
and just, like,
that's
throw
exactly
your
what I do. So I'm reading this for like the first time. All of a sudden, start to see the jet fire my way. Oh yeah, so I even drew it. So that's me in the alleyway. That's me in the alleyway. That's the chopper, and it's firing. Like you know how
It's gunning at the Patrick Starfish.
You know in the Spider-Man movie where like it's firing on the ground and like he's running and he's watching, kind of like the floor is falling apart behind you, but you're running and you're looking like the trail of gunfire is almost to be out to get me. I dive, I run out of the way, it doesn't get me, and I saw a SWAT team in the background and I'm directing them, and they're there.
Listening to you,
dude, this is all in a fucking dream. With ARs trying to shoot down the chopper. Long story short, moved spots, told more people don't shoot, and then I wake up, okay? Wait a minute, though. Wait a fucking minute. I wake up in the fucking dream! I wake up! So that was a dream inside of a fucking dream. Jack,
These are Inception levels.
On my mother's life, I'm not on any drugs. I don't take anything before sleep.
Just an absurd amount.
The only thing I take sometimes is melatonin. Very natural, very organic. However, I haven't taken those in months. I feel like those would stop me from dreaming.
The absurd amount of sugar in Coca-Cola is why this happens.
So I wake up in the dream. In a movie theater with my friend Matt, Walkman, Joe, Vinny, and others in a packed 3D movie of X-Men.
That's unfortunate.
It's the X-Men movie. I feel like the only good one where it was the X-Men movie that they said didn't count to the story. It was the one where he kills Jean, he kills Jean. We start talking loud. Old bitches in front of us start talking to us and telling us to shut the fuck up. I stay quiet, and she looks over to me and says, "You're being good. You're an adult again." Okay. We're all drinking beers, eating, and almost got kicked out for being loud on our phones, playing music on Vinny's phone. Vinny's phone is playing Seaside Rendezvous from Night at the Opera from Queen. We move spots, fall asleep, and get woken up again in the dream. But this is what I say, like, this is, like, very blurry to me. I think it was, like, the Kardashians that woke us up or something. And then boom, I actually wake up in real life.
Chat, I don't know about you guys. I can never really remember that intricate of details even right after I wake up. Maybe like once, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, I'll be able to like wake up after a dream and I'll remember. Turbo's like cracked out of his mind.
Oh, I have pages. This one was on the 4th, and I won't go into a deep one. I'll just tell you a quick thing. I'm having this you know how people have like the same recurring dreams?
Recurring dreams, yeah.
I have the recurring themes. I don't have the same. My school, my
Oh, the motif in this dream was actually
my
similar
elementary
in thesis.
my elementary school, junior high school, and high school for some reason are popping up in my fucking dreams. Okay.
Well, they
So-
left a big impact on you for your formidable years.
I mean, so first it starts with me walking around my elementary school, which today, if I knew the sexual innuendos that 69 has, I would have got kicked out of that school 2nd grade, because it was called I went to PS 69, public school 69. I did. So first starts with me walking around the school, right?
Wait, y'all
And
just had numbers for your public schools?
Oh, well, it was called PS69, the Vincent D. Grippo School, but it was also called PS69. It was that before the guy who founded the school died. I guess they named it.
Okay.
So I'm walking around PS69, trying on the first floor and trying to get to class. I'm walking around upstairs to the 2nd floor. I missed the assembly where they were giving out papers on who you gonna vote for president. And
I remember that. Yeah.
So, what you go? I never even had that. They actually did that shit in school?
Yeah,
never had that shit.
100%. They I think it was like Bush and whoever Bush was running against.
I never
like, you,
had
like,
that.
voted. I was like, that's kind of weird that they're like, I don't even know what we're voting for. I was just like,
So, I go and I'm walking, and I remember this teacher because she looked like a substitute teacher. I remember, like, I picture her as a substitute teacher I know I once had, but I even write down, it kind of looks like that Charlie D'Amelio girl from TikTok. Fucking,
yeah.
it kind of looks like her, with but not her. It's like that typical, like, black hair girl, you know, very skinny. So now I'm walking to my class, right, and I know I'm already late, but I'm not late for class. I kind of meet them in the hallway walking to class, but I was late for the assembly. The substitute teacher goes to one of the kids and says, let me see who you voted for. And the student's like, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. And one of the other teachers looks at her and says, yeah, she doesn't have to tell you nothing. How dare you ask the student, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh, shit, there's a fight. Anyway, that's nothing. We walk into the class, and she accuses me of being loud or something for talking, blah, blah, blah. So she said, you're sitting in the back of the class. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Long story short, we have a clapping, whatever. We had a clap for something, and whoever stopped clapping, whoever's the last one to clap or something gets in trouble. I don't know. That's how my brain works.
I was only 1-on-1 competition.
I was clapping. Oh shit, yeah. I was clapping the whole time. Blah blah blah. I guess she had it out for me. She goes and says, that's it, you're out. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? I fucking clap.
You took too long of a gap, dude.
I was clapping the whole time. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, long story short, for some reason she gets very pissed. I walk in and Miss Assembly, blah blah blah. She don't like something I did. She puts me in the back and says, whoever stops clapping till the song ends, okay, leave. Whoever ends leaves. We all clap. People stop, but you don't care. I call it out that some people are not clapping, and then boom, okay, you're out. While I was still clapping. Walking out, I see Oprah Winfrey and tell her, who do I go to if I feel I'm being mistreated against? She tells me to tell her, and she'll confront her by the door. I go on and explain everything, even tell the girl in my old junior high school, I tell her if I'm right over wrong, or if I'm right or wrong, she says I'm right. As I look at her, I see her and another girl I know from junior high school have, oh yeah, Jack, that's another great part of my dream. They were drawing the World War II popular symbol that goes around in World War II. That symbol. That
yes.
one, the tic-tac-toe board, and I guess they were making pictures of it.
Edgy. That's
So
like that's the symbol of edginess.
So then I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Now I see, I got kicked out for not clapping. They're fucking drawing that shit, and they're getting an education? Okay. So now I see that, and I start and then whatever the fuck, and then
you slaughtered everyone.
Long story short, Oprah Winfrey took care of it. The teacher got in trouble, and then, no, it was just insane.
Oprah Winfrey does really come in and clutch to save the day, doesn't
What
she?
other ones do I have? This was on the 3rd.
Oh, chat. We were getting a look into the depths of how why Turbo is exhausted all the time.
Oh yeah, the recurring
His
dream
brain
again.
doesn't
I keep
turn
having
off.
the recurring dream that I'm going somewhere like a summer camp, Jack. Like I'm going somewhere for a summer camp, but it's really school. It's like a boarding school. It's so fucking weird. It's like I'm going somewhere on a retreat to stay there for months, but it's school.
I've never had like a recurring dream. Maybe like once or twice that I barely
I had one
remember.
twice.
But I don't really know the purpose behind them. Maybe it's just something you think about, but you don't think
I have
about
no
like.
clue. Yeah, Anna,
think
my
about
mom
it a
says
lot.
Google it too. My mom says get a dream book, blah, 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 but I try to make my own interpretations. I try to make my own interpretation, okay? My interpretation. But
Do
They-
you dream every night?
every fucking night. And there's sometimes too when I wake up and I go back to sleep, I have another dream.
How much do you like eat like the Sour Patch Kids like right before you go to sleep?
So you know how this ain't gonna look good for me.
Are you like laying there like
Dr.
eating
Drew
them as
is
you go
gonna
to
see
sleep?
Dr. Phil, the fake doctor, is gonna see this and try to convince me that I have like psychotic fucking thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You know how some people have like water near their bed? I have soda.
That's why. That's exactly why.
Yeah.
You can guarantee it.
No,
I mean, hey,
eating,
man, if
eating
you
no,
wanna
because
fuel
once I
those
once I
bad
brush
boys-
my teeth, I don't want that weird taste of Sour Patch Kids in my mouth. But also, yeah, that makes no sense. Also,
Miss, you'll brush your teeth.
wait, that
and
makes
you'll
no sense.
drink-
Also, because yes,
Yeah.
I do drink soda, but however, I deal with it. I deal with it.
That's gross. I couldn't wake up with that taste in my mouth because like whenever you sleep, your mouth's closed, so it all builds up, and then like that's why you have bad breath in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and then that mixed with soda. I mean, hey man, one night you should just go ham and like chug a liter right before you pass out and just see how like intense the dream would be. You know what I'm saying? Like feel it. I've never been one to encourage you to drink soda, but this is for science.
I don't know. You know what else I've been doing lately, Jack? Besides dreaming, I've been playing Club Penguin.
I can't believe I text you at 3 a.m. say why you up and you say playing Club Penguin.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you playing with someone or were you just playing alone?
I play with my friend Matt, you know. I play with my friend Matt. Hey, thank you, Chicken Snipe. Give one of these to Jack. Buy something nice. No, he abuses me. Look how he's talking to me about my health. Look how he's
Give me a
talking to me about my
McChicken.
health.
Give me a McChicken one of those. It's $1.
You'd probably be that guy in the video that fucks a McChicken.
What does that mean?
Like your girlfriend's gone for a week. Like, oh, there's a McDonald's and you're fucking a McChicken.
What do you take me for?
A sex worker.
Well, you got me figured out then.
Jack, would you put your dick in a glory hole?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You would not put your brajol in a hole cut out of a bathroom stall.
Nope.
I'm taking the risk.
Of course you would.
I'm taking the risk.
You're a crackhead, Turbo.
I'm taking the biggest risk.
Dude, that could be a good vlog.
My friends told me, what if it's a boy's bathroom? I said, did you hear me say risk? You take a risk.
Turbo, this quarantine's kind of scaring me. You're the quarantine version of you. You've changed.
I gotta go.
I miss the old.
I gotta go to a park. I gotta play basketball. I gotta do something.
I miss the old Turbo.
I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
Chat, I hope you enjoyed our conversation.
I
about
said
Louis
though,
Ross
I
today.
said though, in Club Penguin, someone gotta suck this dick.
Cause it's a child's game.
It ain't run by Disney no more, so every time you curse, it says warning, warning, but it don't ban you. After about 2 hours of me saying someone gotta suck this fin, someone gotta lick this gooch, after all this shit, like the hands up in the pizzeria, hands up, bitch, you're getting robbed and shit. They kept saying warning, warning, warning. I was like, okay, because they're not run by Disney anymore. When they run by Disney, the first fuck you say, that's it, you're gone for 24 hours.
Yeah.
They're
I
on their
remember,
own.
like,
They're on their
did you
own
ever see
server
the
now.
Speed runs, like people speed running to get banned.
Oh
Like,
fuck yeah! Oh fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
that was
I
funny.
got You don't need a membership no more to buy membership stuff. You can buy anything now.
Really?
You don't need.
That's actually pretty sick.
After this
Maybe I'll
podcast, you know
hop
what?
on.
After this podcast, you know what? I might honestly.
I said maybe.
Wait, guys, honestly, I'm not even joking. I might be streaming it one day. I might not streaming. I'm sorry. I might be making a video on it one day. Maybe.
That'd be kind of fun.
Maybe.
Why not stream it?
Because I feel like though we can get bored very fast. I like my streams to go about 2 hours.
That's true, and you would be able to you'd be able to edit it.
How long? I think I'd be able to get a good.
Like an 8-minute video.
No, streaming. How long do you think I can stream
hour
it?
and a half.
Yeah?
Hour and a half, yeah. 100%.
Dude, what was your favorite game to play in Club Penguin? Chat, you too.
Well, would you consider the snow one, where you slide down the hill?
Whatever gets you coins. Whatever gets you coins.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Either that one or the minecart one. The minecart one.
Dude! Speaking of my grandma, we weren't speaking about my grandma. What did I say that for? Speaking of Club Penguin, my grandma used to buy me the memberships with her credit card when I was little, okay?
See, my mom used to buy me the Toontown memberships.
Dude, we used to go to Toys R Us. We would get the I had stuffed animal puffles. I had stuffed animal. That's why.
Did you have Webkins?
That's why I probably got bullied. No.
You didn't have Webkins? Oh,
No,
Webkins
no
were sick.
Webkins. No.
Webkins
What
were
are those? What do they do?
It's where you buy the stuffed animal and it has a code on it, and you put it in, and then you get that stuffed animal in the game, and you take care of it. It's like your little animal.
Yeah,
Webkins were sick.
Dude, Puffles, they used to come with coins that would give you free stuff. And I would go and I would use the Puffle coins and stuff. Me and my grandma would go to Toys R Us. We would get Puffles. My grandma, though, at one point, she said, She said, you want the membership? And I said, yeah, because I would, Club Penguin, you would play for a couple months and you would not play.
Your grandma fueled your soda and your gaming addiction.
You remember that? Yes, she did. She did fuel my soda addiction. My grandma also, when I got a little older to the point where I was not playing Club Penguin on my off time, she was still getting charged for $5.99 a month for memberships. And she would call me, be like, man, do you still play Club Penguin? Because I'm getting charged. You want to see how fucking G I was on Club Penguin? I wanted the best shit during Christmas time. Come on, the fucking Christmas stuff, the coins for whatever the fuck. You had your house decorated for Christmas and shit. Oh my fucking god, Jack. I would give her my pack. To this day, how my grandma worked Club Penguin, oh my god. If I would be in school and stuff and she would be home, she would play Club Penguin for me. So when I would get home, my coins would be
You would have more coins?
I would have more coins. Shout out to my grandma for being an absolute legend.
You guys were account sharing? That's bannable.
She was account sharing, yeah. Disney could have definitely hacked my IP and fucking got my address and sent a bomb. But, no, yeah. My mom used to take all my video games to town, even Club Penguin. Wait,
what the hell? Why is your favorite wonder weapon the paralyzer?
Dude,
Wait a second.
You get to fucking fly.
The baby gun is the only correct answer.
No, you get to fly. If I'm flying, I'm there. What other wonder weapon gives you
you fly
verticality?
This fast, and that's it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you hover at best.
No, if you get the fucking paralyzed out of the box, you do not need leeway.
You hover it, but no, I'm just saying in general. Maybe not for Barry.
But my favorite game in Club Penguin was the pizza. The pizza maker was great. The pizza maker I feel was fun. The coffee bean, the bags of coffee beans, that was a fun one. But they made that, now going back, they made those games impossible. I'm sorry, but there's no way.
It's supposed to be beatable because you're supposed to get coins from it, but it's supposed to end.
What other one? The worst one was the jetpack game. On top of the lighthouse, the jetpack game sucked. I'm sorry, it sucked. Were you an agent? Were you an agent? The FBI agent, the Penguin agent or something?
I don't think so.
You weren't a part of the Penguin HQ or something with the scientist guy? No?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, Jack, you're not coaching.
I played more Toontown than Club Penguin at that point.
What is Toontown?
Toontown is the first RPG, the kids RPG. Look up Toontown, look up pictures. They made a Toontown rewritten, kind of like Club Penguin where they remade it. It's you make a character. It was Disney. You were Disney characters, Mickey Mouse and stuff. And corporations took over. You had to go in and fight them and clean out buildings and stuff.
You know what my name? You know what my name is on Club Penguin?
What?
Turbo 2 times.
Why?
Dude, when I say shit also, they're like, you're gross, because there's probably some kids still playing it.
And you're running around there like, it's turbo 2 times, baby. Throwing
It's turbo
snowballs
2
at 'em.
times, suck this fin, bitch. Because what do you call a penguin cock? What do you call it? A fin? What do you call it? You call it a
don't know if
penguin.
there's a
You
word
call
for
it a
it.
penguin cock.
So you're making a defense against what you say in Club Penguin.
I mean, listen, I got banned for 24 hours 2 days ago, so.
You like submitted a request. Well, what else was I supposed to call it?
Then I got an email from Disney, but I don't know why they're not from Disney anymore. But I got an email saying they're changing their terms of service. Something. Maybe that's with my Disney Plus
I don't
fucking
know
thing. I don't know.
who remade it. Club Penguin.
Just type in Club Penguin. First link. First link.
It's made by developers Rocket Snail Games. Oh, Rocket Snail. Oh wait, I think that was the original though.
Yeah. Go on it. It's the original Club Penguin.
Club Penguin Online.
They just made it a different server. Yeah. Because they were
Oh.
owned by Disney, and yeah.
Oh, it's a recreation. Wait, who's it made by though? Twitter.
Yeah, it's made by Twitter. It's made by Jeff
doesn't it-
Bezos.
I can't even find who it's made by. That's weird. Huh.
You know what, though, but if we start doing zombie streams where we charge the chat $5 when we hit the box, we could probably make our own Club Penguin.
Maybe we could.
Dude,
Turbo, maybe
listen.
we could.
I have in my heart to even start a Patreon, because I don't know about people paying for my I don't know, Jack. There's some.
Well, you don't.
Maybe I'm the ticktard. Maybe I'm the stupid one that's losing out on money on Patreon and shit. But guess what? I still have in my heart that entertainment becomes anybody buying shit. That's just me.
I know, because if you make it to the point,
I know
where it's
you
where
got one, but it's I just don't know.
I know. Because I talked to Tim about it too. Because Tim was looking into making one. Because it's a lot more.
He has
people
one
than
now.
you- Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, a
And
lot
I'm
more.
not saying that's bad, but he's like, yeah, he charges $10 for people to play with them. I don't like that. To me, okay, it's fine for you, no problem. But for me, like, I could easily do it tomorrow.
But you're seeing it wrong. You're saying Char's gonna be able to. A lot more people want to support you and like monetarily.
You
than
see,
you
I don't think I'm at that level yet for people to be like, oh yeah, come on, let's.
A lot more
I don't-
people do than you think, but also it gives you like an output for those people to like you said, like he plays with them. I
Yeah,
don't know all his
yeah.
benefits. Like,
And that's a great way because
it
I got a
gives them
ton of
bet-
people.
it gives him an even better way to connect. Because if he hadn't done that, then he wouldn't be playing with any of them. But this is a way for him to connect with his community, and because people want to support him monetarily, like a lot more people do than you think.
Like when I realized I had my Streamlabs donation, because I understand super
I
chats.
want to find his.
I just don't know what it is because I can easily listen. What you call it, Jack? You know me more than anybody. I couldn't use the extra couple dollars, but I feel I don't know though. One, what would I be doing? I could definitely be making other videos with other games that I know like really wouldn't be doing great on my channel. Like,
Dang, he already has 152 Patreons too.
of
or
course,
patrons.
of course, of
Dang,
of
son.
course.
5,
But-
10, 20.
But it's at the point where I'm at the I don't think I'm at a fucking Tim or no, whatever level to even have people want to do it. Like I'll drop a 20 to play with Turbo. That's the thing. Like I know people would want. Thank you for $2. But chicken side. But that's the thing though. I know me. I know who I am, and I'm blessed to have people think about me in that way. I really am. But I also don't think that of me. So I would feel slimy being like, oh yeah, you gotta pay me for me to just hop into a lot. Because I'm trying my hardest. Like the biggest thing, the two biggest things is people asking me to play The Last of Us and people asking me to play games with them.
Okay,
and
so do you
zombies.
feel the same way like Reed, where he did his like monthly streams with sponsors or monthly streams with Patreon people? Because that's about the same thing. You know how he did that? Like monthly, he would just do a stream with Patreon people and play with them.
You see, that's what I'm trying to say to these people. I have no problem with them. They do, that it really is no problem. It's like my inner conflict. I don't know.
No, but because you keep wording it like pay me to play with you, but it's more like you're supporting me monetarily, so we do these things like these are your benefits.
But this is, but
for
I
supporting me
no,
monetarily.
I really get that. But this is the first time, like, look at this. People in the chat, this is the first time I've had a stream. The podcast is different, but when I stream zombies or whatever, this has been like the first couple of months where I really can't even keep up with chat half the time. So I feel like that's the biggest support. Them just being there, contacting
that's
me.
what I always say whenever people are like, sorry, I can't donate. I'm like, dude,
That's-
why?
yeah.
Like, that's like totally like that's just if you want to support monetary, like you being in chat and like talking and just being there is like the most support you can give someone.
Like Patreon is the one thing I probably would do one day. But it's but like what I'm talking about now, where like even I know Lex does, I know Rabbit did it yesterday. These
Lex does Patreon?
No. This is what I'm talking about. The zombie streams. I tweeted it out like, is this the new norm?
With donos.
Rabbit
did that?
He did it. He did it yesterday. I also, once again, I get it. You want to make your schedule. I get it. I understand that. But and that's why I really tell people I'm much different than the ordinary YouTuber, where this is not my main goal. I have my biggest goal, like you know, is comedy. And that, of course, is just giving them entertainment. You're on stage, they're not throwing dollars at you. They're not throwing bills at you. You're on stage, you're making people happy, you get off, that's it. Yeah, they came to the show. Yeah, they paid for the ticket. That's it, though. That's if you get to the level where you're big already. That's when you were Jack, I can't go to a comedy club. Oh shit, Turbo, yeah, we'll start selling tickets for you. No, that doesn't happen. But like I'm saying, it's so weird for me to be like that on YouTube, because I feel like
it's just your mindset, because you don't see it as a business. You see it as like just content creation.
I see it as me. I see YouTube as me growing a fan base for my much bigger goal and career in life. Like I am already ahead of so many other open mic comics that are just Joe Schmo walking on the street going into a comedy store, because I already have a ton of people, which is also crazy, saying, oh, when you're in my area, I would definitely come to a comedy show. That's sick to know I already have people wanting to come out for me and see that.
But eventually you have to get to the point where you have to, like, you realistically have to incorporate it into a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like,
100%.
comedians, like, sell, like, merch and stuff.
That's
why they sell.
And I'm selling merch this summer. I'm selling merch.
Finding ways to monetize, but it's optional.
I know it's, of course, but I look at that, especially merch, where I'm putting so much work into the merch. 1, 2, they are paying money for the merch, and but 3, they're getting something out of it. I feel like what they get out of paying me to play a game, I don't feel like I'm at the level where if they like, and I know some people do feel that way.
But
and
it's
I'm blessed.
optional. Like they are saying, I want to do that. I want to pay to like do this. Like that's their own choice. You know, like I could make a Patreon, say for $1,000. I will look at you for 5 seconds. If someone wants to do that, they can. Like, why would I not, like, I don't know. I think it's, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like locking stuff behind the wall. But I think if it doesn't take away from your actual content itself, then there's no problem with it. You know
and
what I mean?
also have no problem, because I know a lot of close friends I know do this, but I will never have, like, torture donos. I will never have, like...
I think those are fun, though. Because I did a charity stream for that.
Okay, you're doing a charity stream. They're putting in their pocket.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that was fun. I did that a while ago, though.
Like, I would do that, of course, for a charity stream to make sure we're making money for a right cause. I feel like, though, if you're gonna do... Noah J had pay me $1,000 to play Revelations.
Revelations is a good map, too.
He could click on the game in 2 seconds.
But then it comes back to the conversation of that's people's choice to, like...
But exactly, and exactly, and I never want to be looked at as that guy. I never do. I will never do a stream where it's pay me $5 to stand in a spot for 1 sec. I just don't see it. Like,
I find torture streams fun. Like at $50, I'll eat a jalapeno pepper. At
I'm a big believer, and I feel like and I feel like my streams, Jack, you know, you enter my stream, it's action packed from the start, from zero. It's action packed. I never want a slow moment. I never want a dull moment. Exactly. That's why I'm different in the sense of how I look about Patreon and how I look about those streams and stuff. Like I'm just so different, where I just don't know what the balance is, because at one point, yes, I'm gonna have to, you know, like I probably, and this is a big problem that a lot of people don't know, I work with a ton of people that I know make a lot of money, and I'm here struggling some half the week sometimes for shit in real life. You know, so I also work with a ton of people like Tim Hansen, where it's you know, I know he's financially very stable. I know other people are very financially stable, and I feel like I'm the only one in this like inner circle that's always struggling. However, I can help that, but I feel weird by doing it by other people's pockets, by not, or just like I would love it by if the challenges grew. up to the
But
point.
that's because it's like I said, you get to the point where you have to like see it in a way as a business while not losing that side of you. You know what I mean? Like not losing that the reason you started it for. You know what I mean?
And I don't
'Cause you
want to,
eventually have to get to
and
that
I'm
mindset.
technically, like 18,000, estimated to 19 or even 20. I'm at that like 20K sub level where if I looked at somebody else at 20K and they had a Patreon, yeah, I get it. But for me, like it's so weird, Jack. It really is weird. I know it's like weird because it's my own inner conflict, but it just comes to the point where like I'm just a kid that just does this and just wants to entertain people. I don't look at myself as like oh my god, it's Turbo. That's why when I get into calls with people like that, like the kid Stemp, he was like, I can't believe I'm in a call with you. Like that still, of course, it warms my heart, but I don't look at myself like that. Like
Because it's new to you.
Like, it's new to me, but also for another now I feel like Chicken Sniper's gonna fucking donate enough to play with. Like, look, now I'm super chatting. You please don't. I feel though there should be a limit where just having $1,000 option. Oh, he's talking about that stream. Yeah, of course. And going back to those streams, like Jack, like I don't know. Like I look at those streams and I'm like, at that point though, is the stream about what you're doing and entertaining, or is it about getting as many donations as you can?
Well, okay, yeah, I can see it being cut two ways. It gets to the point where it isn't, and that's why like I love Noah, but I find it weird like the levels. It's like at $200 I'll get a gobble
Let's
gum.
look at it right now.
Yeah, I want to reference it directly.
Yeah.
Like I love those streams. Like I love watching them, like donut streams. Like Courage did one, but that was for charity.
How I
again,
made
also.
$20,000 in one stream, and then he made a video on that. Like, I would never want to be that guy. I love Noah, but I would never want to make that type of content. Look how much money I made from you guys. Like, I would never do that.
I guess, but again, it's not like it's like optional. You know what I mean? Because I think those streams can be really entertaining, depending on what you pick. Like I said, I love like
$5, annoy me with any, what's TTS?
text to speech.
Text to speech, like, okay. Replace Gobblegum, $10. Break Shield, $15. Remove Perk Choose, $20. Spawn Power Up, $25. Play Tombstone with Lex.
Stop there.
Yes.
Stop there. Like,
Yes.
Spawn Power Up for $25 is like, that like takes away from the point of the whole
Yes.
like torture stream. You know what I mean? Like,
Play Tombstone with Lex, $30. Give me a perk, choose, $35. Remove a gun, $40. Third person for 5 minutes, $50. Leave gun in pap, $60. Drunk mode for 5 minutes, $70. Give any weapon in-game, $75. Waste 10,000 points, $80. Break my weapons, $90. Shotgun a drink, $200. Instant down, $150. Stop and build new bow, $175. Switch players, $100. Shots, $250. 500 Martina takes a shot. 1,000 remove hat.
$1,000 to take off his hat?
That's
Wait,
what it
really?
says. That's what it says.
I don't know. It's just like I said, I love those streams a lot. I think Noah can be more creative with
$750. JC shaves mustache. 1,000
See, that's
loud
like, I
one
like that.
drunk.
Like permanent stuff like that is funny to me. Like I would love to see that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he did actually, didn't he? No, he
Oh.
like shaved it down to his mustache or something. I don't remember.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I get where you're coming from though.
They're funny, entertaining, but 200 and 1,000 is kind of scummy unless it's done how Rabbit did it. I don't know how. Let's see how Rabbit did it. And we all know I love Rabbit. I'll lick his taint, but like I just want to.
But I don't think it's scummy because I mean, if someone wants to pay for it, they're gonna pay for it. You know what I mean?
But if
Like,
but here's my thing also. If you're putting it on the screen, it's like, okay, how much can we get? That's kind of
the way
like
it's presented, you're
the
saying?
motto, the motto, and Jack. We are both creators. We know what we think
So you're
when we
saying the way
stream
it's
something.
presented,
how it's presented and
not
what,
it at its core.
how it's presented and what you know they're thinking about when they click go live. They're not thinking about let's entertain these people. It's more like how much are we gonna make this stream. That's what it is. Jack, we're both YouTubers. The chat doesn't know half this. The chat doesn't know the mindsets and thoughts YouTubers go through. We know what they're thinking, Jack. We know it's not, let's entertain these people. It's how much can we fucking make this stream. I know it is. Come on, Jack.
for in that situation, probably I can't speak.
Yeah,
for
we're
someone
talking
else,
about
though.
this. Yeah, we're talking about this
Yeah,
situation.
like in that situation, I don't know, because like I said, a lot of people find those really entertaining and really fun. So you can find
$5 sip adult drink, $10 buy PM63, $14 buy M14, $15 buy Olympia, $20 hitbox, $30 shoot no shooting and rest of round, $40 no sprinting rest of round, $50 take shot, $100 down yourself, 1 to 100 random restart game, $500 uninstall game. I mean, I really don't see any much difference from Noah's stream. I don't know what you meant by besides if Rabbit did it, but I understand it's what, I don't know. It's what you gotta do.
I just keep thinking like back to like there is an audience for everything. There's an audience for that kind of stream. Like you personally probably wouldn't watch that kind of stream. Some people find that really entertaining though. You know what I mean? Like some people are really like love that kind of stream. And like it's like I said, it's about what you want your content to look like. For you, like for you, you wouldn't do that because you don't want to represent yourself in that way. Like you don't want your content to be based on that.
I just know every time I click go live, I'm like, how can I entertain the fuck out of these people? I know when they probably click go live, they're like, how much money are we gonna end up this stream?
But it's not black and white like that. Like he's probably thinking like, oh yeah,
it isn't. But creators get that feeling because we know the mind fucks and the loops and the train of thoughts and the ideas and at the end of the day, yeah, they're at the level where money really ain't a problem. But however, I understand you get the biggest argument you make, and I agree with is it's their choice. It's their choice to pay them. I get it. Mm-hmm. Same thing with
their
Patreon.
Choice, then it's the creator's choice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's I don't know. Like,
but it's also not affecting...
He even made his streams sellout streams because he knew it was, you know.
Yeah, well, he didn't even make the Soda Pop and started sellout streams. That's been a thing for a minute.
Well, he titled them sellout streams.
Yeah. I just I keep going back to like a lot of people love watching those. This is like, why wouldn't you do that? You know. Like a lot of people find them entertaining. A lot of people find that interaction.
No,
I know.
Like same thing as like sex sells, drama sells, like all that stuff. I get it. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. I can easily make videos on like controversial stuff going on in Call of Duty, the leaks in Call of Duty. Oh my God, this is gonna happen. Like stuff to edge people in, but I want my entertainment to bring people in. I want my creativeness to bring people in. Not from the works of other things. Not from the works of, I do not want that. I did a skit yesterday. Maxis calls me. Like, I could have easily made a video without that. I could have made an easy, oh my God, Lee Ross is gone, zombie. I could have easily made a video about that. Mm-hmm. And I just don't. And I know I can, but I just don't. I have those thoughts.
That's your content. Like, that's the way you want yourself.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I'm saying. And I started this topic on that fucking mindset of that thought of me saying half these people are my friends. I love them. They're great people. I know Rabbit isn't like, fuck you, give me money. I know that. I understand that. But it's
some of Rabbit's tweets make me very nervous.
Rabbit's just a fucking character. I love Rabbit. You know how many times I get actual literal questions like, is Rabbit really racist? Like,
is Rabbit really a Nazi?
I'm like, no, Rabbit's a saint. Rabbit's honestly no. Rabbit. There was something that happened. We were dealing with in The Last Man Standing, and Rabbit gave me a great Rabbit knows, but Rabbit's a great. I will forever love him. He's a great dude. Well, that's down to personality, and Turbo is a person who doesn't like this kind of stream. And I think the same, so I understand him. Can you, in other words, it make me a fucking Discord. I don't know, and that's another thing, Discord, listen, I have a Discord, the existing one, I just don't go on it, besides this, when we call, that's it. I would feel like if I made a Discord, I would be ignoring everyone, like, I just don't go on it.
I mean, I have one both for Jack the Bus and I Shinobi. A lot of people interact with each other a lot. Like, I barely in the I Shinobi one. People are talking in there. Like, I'll go to sleep. People are talking, like, in general. And I'll wake up. People are talking in general. It amazes me. But it's mostly, I see it as a way for your community to interact with each other aside from the comments.
I mean, I have one already. All I gotta do is put the link out somewhere. But
yeah, it's really, I found Discord to be a luck thing in terms of how much people decide to talk to each other in there.
Yeah, no. What's going on, Dean? But no, I just wanted to bring that up because that was the last thing I had on the card for today, so that's why I just wanted to.
I think that's a good
bring that up.
conversation. to have
No,
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
just,
times.
and that brought up a great also thing that like not a lot of people knew the conflict I had, which is like
I feel like we
you
should
know,
have like Tim on and talk about it too. Like I think he would provide a good perspective. Especially like
Well-
I can provide a perspective from my case, but he has a different sort of
well,
Patreon.
well, I know he has another Patreon, but he already said it's just another stable income. That's
Yeah,
what he,
but
that's what he said.
I think it'd be interesting to get his perspective on like the balance between that and YouTube. Like,
Well, he
creation.
already made it. He already made it public. I already know. Like it's just like he even said AdSense is down 50%. He goes Patreon.
CPM's at like
He
half
said
now.
he said Patreon is a constant source of income.
Yeah, that's why a lot of creators do it. I've seen a lot of people. Been,
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
making
and that's the thing. Me especially IRL, I can definitely benefit off of Patreon. However, I'm not just gonna do it because I want money.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's my mind. I've done Jack, and that's probably also a big downfall in my career of having that thought. I can easily do such clickbait and other shit, but I know in the long run, like my fan base, like all you sexy bastards, I probably have one of the most loyal, like consistent, loving fan base I've ever had, and what I really see, because I see other channels where it's the typical come and go people, but I have a fan like that actually love the love the channel,
that's
love
the thing,
me.
though. You have to get to the point where you look out for yourself, because a lot of those people, like I said, want to support you like monetarily and financially, even if you don't think that.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't take away from your content, like Tim just says, like, I'll play with you, or this is just a way for you to be featured in video just for supporting me further. I don't know.
No, I get that. I can easily do
Yeah.
that too. But then when I'm in the game with them and I'm in the lobby with them, I would kind of feel dirty. Like, okay, is this everything you thought it would be? Like, you
Yeah.
paid for this? Like,
Yeah, and that's normal though, because I've been doing like Twitch
I was
for a
that
while,
way with Red
too.
Austin too, though. That was a
Yeah.
great example. I was the same way with Red Austin. Like, of course, he makes it very public how he just, he's an ordinary guy. YouTube's stressful. It's not what you all think it is. And I thought he was literally like a fucking god. Like, it's Red Austin 27. So, like, I have to maybe start thinking that way.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I've had a Twitch for a while. I always, even to this day, I still feel kind of weird when people Twitch sub, because I'm just like, I can't provide you with that much. Like, I'm just here playing games, entertaining you. Like, I can't provide anything for
Getting
you for
mad on
subbing.
Valorant. I see it.
Exactly. I'm just here, like, enjoy your emotes and badges and stuff. I can't do that. Like, I don't have that much to give to you, but thank you for supporting me. Like, I always, even to this day, I feel weird when people do that. But
Yeah.
like I said, there's people that want to, like, more than you think. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's just kind of the perspective on it.
No, I 100% no. I get it, but what you call it? No, I'm definitely I'm not saying like tomorrow I'm making a Patreon, but I'm just saying like that was just like a thought I got in my head, because when I see those streams, it's like it's kind of like, okay, I know what you're probably streaming for. It's like monetization purposes. I use monetized songs in my streams because, one, my motto is always entertainment over monetization. Because what am I gonna lose, the $2 from AdSense? No, I don't give a fuck. But it's like,
Well, there's also like the argument that like demonetization causes like worse directory placement. That was kind of always my
yeah.
thing.
But however, I'd never seen a dip in anything. I actually see a growth in my stuff. What you call it? So it's like that. I had a ton. Jack, you probably had a ton of people give you bad advice in your day of YouTube, like, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that," and you're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" I've had a person come to me saying, "Hey, don't stream more than once a week or something," and I'm like, and I remember that being an actual stat of if you streamed, your videos would go down or something. But personally, for me, I was just seeing growth.
Anyone that says, well, also it's been proven that like streams longer than 4 hours are like detrimental to the stream itself. That's why like Courage did a charity stream where every 4 hours he would restart the stream.
I remember Noah would do every 2 hours. I remember.
Yeah, which I find is wild, because they're literally partners. Like, they should be able to tell YouTube, hey, this is a problem. But anyone that says that they actually understand YouTube and the YouTube algorithm is a liar, because no one I don't think even YouTube understands. Like, it's like a sentient like piece of technology at this point. It only knows what's going on. You know,
No,
it's a system.
I get it. Oof, I get it. I really get it. But no, But the big thing I'm looking forward to is merch. And I'm going to just say for the people watching the podcast right now, you've heard me countless times saying I might have to go with Plan B because of the coronavirus and shipping for what I really wanted to do with my merch. It is sadly looking like it's gonna go towards that Plan B side. However, with Plan B comes more items. If I was doing Plan A, I'm just letting you know right now, it was just gonna be shirts. I'm gonna say that's the most info I'm gonna give you about the merch. It was just gonna be shirts.
That's also another thing I wanted to mention was Patreon just like introduced this whole thing with merch where if you can make like a $20 tier, and with that $20 tier they automatically get a shirt with it. But like you'll make like and you can increase the price based on like how much you want to make off of the shirt.
Yeah.
And then like if you like can make a $15 tier, they'll send them like a sticker or something, like a mug or something. Like they kind of introduced that. So I mean, I don't know, you always gotta figure out like the quality of stuff because there's so many like Teespring designed by humans. There's a lot of them out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the best one though, but like yours, I think the way you did it, like it may be more of a headache for you because you have to like make them all, ship them all out and everything.
Well, yeah. But if I was doing I already like Plan B. I'm still making everything personally. I'm my own manufacturer, if it makes sense. I'm my own Teespring. I'm my own.
But you're able to make sure that every single order looks good. It's better quality and for less money.
Exactly. And the better quality part got fucked up this year because the biggest thing I needed to get, and you probably even know it, the biggest thing I had to get was from other manufacturers. So like originally, like you said, I don't need to deal with a manufacturer. This time I had to do a manufacturer and it was no good. Like I'm releasing the merch probably in July, people. I say this summer, but probably going to be in July, and the shipping probably will start towards August because I have to still get all this stuff printed, do what I gotta do. And the quality is the same as the last shirts. The last shirts where it's just the logo, the turbo logo was printed on the shirt. Good quality, not terrible quality. It's quality you probably get from most fucking even rapper sites or even like fucking other YouTubers merch apparel. But yeah, no, I unfortunately though it said shipping was like fucking like 2 months or something, a month and a half or two, and they deal with other people, which is more important. They have other people that they gotta deal with. But hell fucking yeah. I'm definitely the merch is going to be happening with more stuff. So I remember also like Plan A. I'll be giving away another thing right now for the lucky people that visit this podcast. Plan A was gonna be just shirts with the big merch quality aspect towards it. But then that got shut down. So what I'm probably gonna do now is, and I got a ton of people asking me hoodies, and in my head I was like, fuck. Like, they're not going to get hoodies because that'll be more expensive for me because I got to put down for stuff. So in my head, I was like, fuck, they're not going to get hoodies. So this time, yes, now they're probably going to get even more than hoodies. So it's a plus for you guys, but my own fuck, like, quality merch, like, it's like, fuck. But when I say the quality's up there, I mean, like, quality you're going to get is up here. The original plan, I was going above the fucking like spectrum,
limit.
like above the typical, the above the typical, what's a generic YouTuber I can just name who always pumps out shirts? I don't know, just a generic, better than 100 Thieves. No, 100 Thieves is fucking amazing. I love 100 Thieves merch. I want to get a 100 Thieves hoodie, but it's like fucking what,
they're like
75?
a lifestyle now. It's like a lifestyle. It's like brand. That's the goals right there. I mean, that's what it started as, was like a merch thing.
No, Zombie Vendetta. That's what I'm saying. No, I make everything. I don't have to deal with no manufacturer. That's it. Nothing. Done. Turbo changes names to balls, and you have to make a T-shirt with just a ball sack. Dude, I was even thinking of doing Tim Privilege shirts, but that'll probably be
Further. Gotta focus on one thing at a time.
Focus on my merch. That's pretty much it. I got nothing else to talk about right now. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. So what you got out of this is...
I guess for 122 likes. Freaking
love you, sexy bastards. Love you all. Also, Jack, I forgot it again. The fucking time change bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Chat, I'll put a poll on Twitter. I'll put a poll on Twitter right after go offline. People were looking to change the time of this podcast, so it's usually 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking, because a lot of people come in and say, I just woke up, whatever the fuck, and especially in the summer, sleep schedule's gonna be fucked up.
We'll sleep in late, yeah.
So, we're thinking of doing it at least even an hour after, or like 2 hours after. So, we're gonna think of either 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So those are going to be the two options. Do you guys want another hour later or 2 hours later? Pretty sure I would like another 2 hours later to make it more safe. So, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to put a poll out on Twitter. You go and see which one you guys would prefer on Saturdays. Would you want it 2 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon? Just to get more people in here and rocking and rolling. Jack, anything else you want to say about Nicolas Cage?
Dude, I'm excited.
Anything?
It's gonna be trash, but I'm excited.
Alrighty.
No one can take that away from me.
And Chicken Snipe, that'll probably be one of the things I will do. I will drop my Discord. I will drop my existing Discord. And isn't there things you can make for Discord? Not emotes. Is it emotes you can make for Discord?
You can upload emotes to Discord, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Maybe he's Winnick. Maybe we'll work on some stuff for Discord. Maybe by next stream, my Discord will be available. Alright guys, love you all. Next Saturday, probably the time change will probably be not next week, the next week, in 2 weeks. So next week, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, It Is What It Is podcast. Love you all, peace and love. And we will see you for another episode 102 of the It Is What It Is podcast. See you, sexy bastards. Mwah.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching the It Is What It Is podcast, you sexy bastards. As you guys know, every single Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the It Is What It Is podcast is live right here, right now on the channel. So guys, if you did enjoy this podcast, comment what topics you want us to talk about on the next podcast, what guests you guys want us to see on any podcast in the future. Let us know. We'll get in contact with them, or maybe we'll just research them, and if we're intrigued of what they're about, we'll have them on the show. This isn't just a gaming podcast. This is the podcast that we talk about our favorite games, which in my opinion has to be Call of Duty Zombies, just in general, anything to do with zombies, because that's all the games I play. Because, that's all the games my friends play. And I don't have a lot of friends. And then they don't have a lot of games they play also, which decreases my options to meet people. I'm single right now, as I make...